can I say? Greens are color your money, then put that broccoli in my plate. I've been working really hard and giving y'all niggas a reason to hate. Got a meeting with success, don't waste my time, I can't be late. Hot swap, nigga, terminating haters. Started in the bleachers, we falling like the Lakers. Back up on the scene, ripping for my team. Ripping off the industry, I'm on that Wolverine. Put me on vinyl records, cause we dropping. Crushing and ripping it. Terminating haters, started in the bleachers, now we ballin' like the Lakers. Back up on the scene, ripping for my team, ripping up the industry, I'm on that Wolverine. Put me on vinyl records. Really hard and giving y'all niggas a reason to hate. Got a meeting with success, don't waste my time, I can't be late. Hot swap, nigga, terminating haters. Started in the bleachers, we falling like the Lakers. Back up on the scene, ripping for my team. Ripping off the industry, I'm on that Wolverine. Put me on vinyl records, cause we dropping. Crushing and ripping it.
How y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how are all of you doing today? Hope everybody is having a good one. How are you guys doing? We got the last day today. And basically by the time we normally end the stream is when the Mythic Plus testing will be gone. So I kind of want to dive into that as soon as humanly possible. But how y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. I meant to go get a haircut today. But by the time I arrived to the barbershop, their Wi-Fi was out. So they couldn't take cards or anything. And I don't carry a lot of cash on me. And I was like, do you guys have like anything nearby that I can maybe like ATM or maybe get a cashback or whatever? And they were like, I don't think so. So I had the choice of either be late to the stream and miss out these Mythic Pluses or get a haircut. I decided I want to do Mythic Pluses, but tomorrow I may delay the stream just to make sure, depending on when I wake up, that I get a cut, dude, because it started to get a little bit long, you know what I mean? It feels good after a nice fresh cut. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Let me get the music back up and running here, boys. We got some Mythic Pluses to do. Mic is dusty on the lap. Wait, on the top? On here? It's a little bit of dust. Not super bad though. Hold on, let me see what you mean. This, so there's a little bit of like lighting reflecting. So the way like even if I were to switch it, it has a little bit of like reflective surface to it too, right? I guess it is a little bit dusty at the top as well, but it does reflect differently with the lights as well. So it could be like it's because it doesn't look that dusty on here, but from you guys, like what I see on OBS, it looks a lot worse. But like the actual like dust, like I'm not able to like I'm you just got some ASMR in here, right? It's not really coming off as easily, but because like there's not a lot really there. Like there is a little bit of dust, not gonna lie, but it looks so much worse than OBS, and I think it's because of the lighting. Giving us some Dal ASMR. What is that? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a good one. The civil part? Yeah, the civil part. Yeah. Like, I keep trying to scratch it off, and it's not really coming off as easily. I mean, sort of, kind of. But, like, on me, like, looking at it with my own eyeballs, it's not nearly as silver as it is on OBS. Not nearly as silver. So, like, it's like, there's a little bit of dust, but on OBS it does look different, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Let's hop on the beta, boys. Because I actually enjoyed the, the dungeon runs from yesterday. That's really fun. I really want to get into as many classes as I can today. We are limited on how much time we can spend in Mythic classes, so I want to get through as many classes as possible. Chat, real quick. Are you using green screen? Yes, I am. So it could maybe be like green screen, a little bit of that chroma key that's kind of like causing it to shine that way. I do have like one light here, one light here. Could be that. But boys, give me a class idea real quick. Real quick, chat. What do you guys want to see as a first dungeon? Because I kind of just want to run in and jump into one as soon as possible. What do you think of the new class, Evoker? It's actually really good. I like the healing Evoker a lot. I love healing as an Evoker. Damage-wise, is also extremely fun, but healing, I think, is probably my favorite playstyle out of the two. I really like Evoker. It's one of those classes I'm considering as a potential main so far. It's actually been so fun. Arms Warrior, that's one we gotta try. We definitely gotta play some Warrior, man. Definitely gotta play some Arms Warrior. It's been a while, man. Last time we played it, though, it was so good. I definitely wanted to try it with the tier set. I don't remember what the tier set is for Arms. I think it's like pretty plain, isn't it? I just want to start streaming. Inspire me. Yo, what's up, Chris? Happy for you, man. You just gotta start. You just gotta turn on the webcam, man. Or even without webcam, just press stream button. It's the hardest part of streaming. It's just doing it. Just start it. A lot of people think that it's down to like getting the equipment, getting all the stuff ready. Honestly, there's a lot of streamers that really blew up, and they didn't really have the best equipment at all. Some didn't even have like a webcam or anything. It's just them gameplay and them talking. And if they're like, let's say, really funny or they're extremely good at the game, that can help out a ton. The hardest part though is just starting, just pressing stream button, pressing go live button, depending what you stream. BM Hunter, Blood DK, Miss Monk. I definitely do gotta play some tanks. Vengeance, I definitely got a big Vengeance to go, man. So whatever I see in the most, chat, right? What you guys want to see for a Mythic Plus, whichever one I see the most in chat is the one that we'll end up playing for the first key. And I want to try to get through as many of these characters as possible. Fire Mage. Oh, that's the one I haven't played in a while, actually. Feral Druid Outlaw. We played Feral Druid yesterday, so I probably won't play Feral Druid tonight. I want to play as many classes as I can, because Feral we tested, it does a lot of damage. Feral can pipe. Single target, I felt like I was lacking a little bit, but I think you may have to play Convoke. Feral? Oh my god, dude, so many people say Feral. Oh no, we can't do Feral, boys. Maybe we'll do Feral as the very last one, because I played Feral yesterday. Holy Priest, Warrior, Fury, Outlaw, Elemental Shaman. I see a lot of Feral. Did you Survival Hunter? It's been a bit since I've done Survival. I could go Survival again. You even look like a Warlock. Come on, you even look like a Warlock. Really? What the? You'd say a Warlock? We could do Warlock. Dimu's really good apparently. Hey, Dad, what's up, Chino? How you doing, my man? Feral Wolf Mating. It may be like really good in Dragonflight, depending on how to tune it. But like the playstyle is amazing. It's really good. It's improved a lot. Boom King. We can go Boom King. Arms will be fine. Elemental Shaman Meatballs pack. Yes, no Warlock. What the? You want me to make a gnome Warlock just for Mythic Pluses? Come on, I already have a Warlock. I don't want to. It's just I don't want to have to set one up again all over. Yeah, we're pre-patch patchwork ranking. I don't think there is one yet. No, it's too early. None of the final tuning is like tuning isn't finalized. But we'll do Shadow. Did we do Shadow? We did Shadow yesterday, didn't we, chat? I think we legit did Shadow yesterday, didn't we? It hits a shovel looking kind of nice, but then we're growing mustache like yours. What's up, Dalaran fan? How you doing? Yeah, Enhance is really good. Yeah, you guys are. I like the mix, man. I like the variety in here. There wasn't quite a lot of you that said Feral Droid. We did Shadow last night, yeah. So because I did Shadow, I wanted to move on to other classes as best as you know, get everything as many playstyles played as possible. Demon Hunter tank. All right, you know what? I haven't tried tanking at all. So you know what? Let's just do Demon Hunter tank. Just because Jake has had me a build that he wanted me to play for a while. And you just start off with a key immediately. If you boys want to join me, by the way, on the beta, you guys are more than welcome to. Let me know, man. If you guys want to join in, I want to start like doing like 11s, 12s, really just going up until we hit a 15 with these keys. I don't want to add any other affixes. I just want to keep like the Thunder affix, but I do want to start ranking them up, like go to like a, do like an 11, do a 12, do whatever. Will it still main Rogue and Dragonflight? I am not sure. I'm not 100%. You know why? Because I've been playing a lot of these classes. There's a lot of fun options. Rogue is definitely a competitive choice as a main for me. However, there are other classes that have taken a lot of my attention too. So I definitely would want to give them a proper go. Alright, so Jake gave me a build, and apparently he gave me an import. Jake's build. We'll do... I can't spell. We'll do this. Okay, so Jake's build focuses on using Spirit Bomb aggressively with a tier set in order to get super tanky. We got ourselves Collective Anguish with the Hunt, together with Quicken Sigils, and then we got ourselves Last Resort, together with Soul Cover for even more of these souls that we could spawn in. And the idea is, with Frailty, to reduce the damage targets deal to us passively, so it's a passive damage reduction playstyle with a little bit of that Fell Devastation to it. So it mixes the two together with a Fracture for more soul generation. So that could be pretty fun. Yo, bro, joining for a keep. My clip is all good, my guy. Hey, yo, do we have egg? Do we have the regular boys in here? Invite a loopy stir. There we go. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. So you're gonna be DPS? Alright, cool, cool. Let me make sure I got the more bars. Everything in a good spot for bars. So I'm not backflipping at all. Okay, well, I think I'll keep it like that. Got Shift T, T, that. Don't want to cleave? Hold on. I'm gonna want a different keybind for soul. Let me put it here. I feel like I need to have soul cleave on my bars because that is the heal mechanic. Spirit Bomb will be the damage mechanic, while soul cleave would be the healing mechanic. And part of my tier set, I also need to get better trinkets. Or not. I just go double haste trinket maybe, yeah? As long as I have haste, it should be okay. No, I can't have more than one of those. Alright, so I guess I'll just go this proc trinket. And I guess I'll keep the weapons with Versa. The more Versa, the merrier. So my tier set is Fracture deals 20% more damage or sheer, 20% more fury generated, and 50% chance to generate additional soul fragments. So I should be swimming in soul fragments. Spirit Bomb and Soul Cleave have a 12% chance to deal 50% more damage and cause the target hit to deal 50% less damage to me. So I guess the playstyle would end up being is you generate as many souls as possible, and you try to rotate as many souls as you can all at once. You try to generate them, and then you kind of rotate them. Like, you try to generate and consume, generate and consume, generate and consume, generate and consume as much and as fast as you can. Actually, let me just make this a little cleaner. Yeah. I guess I don't really need that many DPS and healers on here. Okay. Well, good. So I'm trying to generate as many souls as I can and consume them as quickly as possible. Okay, soul generation or resource generation is kind of weird on this spec. Not gonna lie. Because it feels like it takes forever. It definitely feels like it takes a while to get it up and running. And sometimes whenever I, let's say, explode with frailty on enemies, especially when I can get a bunch of stacks on those, like 60% less damage taken, just collect a bunch of souls, and then wait until explosion, explode on them, build up the charges, and hopefully eventually I'll get like a lot of tier set procs off of it as well. Yeah, the resource generation may be a little bit slower with this build, but hopefully it won't hold us back too much. And I don't think I've gotten the proc so far, my tier set, have I? Not yet. Hopefully eventually. It does kind of feel like... Wait, okay, we're not picking up Cinder? Okay, if we don't pick up Cinder Sigils, I gotta make sure I get the macros for these. Real quick, chat. Sigil of... What is it? Flames? Flame. Okay. Normally, a lot of builds for Demon Hunter go into like precise sigils or concentrated sigils just because it's easier. Most people will invest like 1 talent point into it. But I guess like as a vengeance, you don't necessarily need it. I just need it for resource generation. I am gonna need a lot more soul generation though. I feel like I am kind of low on those. But I'm sure like if I run into a big AoE, I'll be able to generate a bunch. Just so I can get hopefully more procs of soul generation. Because I feel like I'm swimming in a ton of fury. Which may be better for survivability. Let's go. Alright, Egg, let me get you in here. Yo, lad, do you want to join in by chance? Or are you going to be doing the Proving Grounds? I got a Gary in here. Alrighty, so we got a... Are you DPS or healing that, by the way? Are you DPS or healing that one, Egg? Also, chat, which dungeon do you guys want to see? Pre-patch tomorrow in US? I don't think so, no. I think it's going to be 20... If we are getting a pre-patch, I don't think it's tomorrow. It's either going to be 25th or any day after 25th. We know the season ends on the 25th. It's assumed that we'll have pre-patch on 25th. But there's no guarantee. We haven't had Blizzard come out and say, yes, guaranteed pre-patch on 25th. They just said, season ends on 25th. So, I guess it's ending? I decided to hop on for happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, by the way, Egg. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, my guy. Yo, boys, if you haven't said happy birthday, Egg, can we get a quick happy birthday, Egg, in the chat, man? Appreciate you, because Egg's been around, helping us with Mythic Plus keys, helping us do all the testing, hanging out with the boy, all the good stuff. You know what I mean? Let's do the new affix. I kind of want to get like a 12, 14, 15, maybe 11. And we'll see what we get. What dungeon do we want to do first, chat? What am I feeling like? I'm kind of feeling like the Academy, man. I feel like that one's really fun. We'll do that one as Thundering. I had an 11 here, right? Let's just rank it up just to an 11. I just want to see how it plays on 11. But apparently whenever I do 11, I need to re-add Thundering. Okay, so we'll do that. Hey, I'm watching the stream. Do you need DPS? Of course. Hey, I do need a DPS. Let's go, my guy. We got a +1 in here. What's up, Duke? You want to join in too? Dilko, you want in? I'm gonna hit you an invite. I want to see if you want to join in. Do we have a group? Egg, you may have to go healer for this one. Unless Dilko is not thinking of joining. Wait, you look at the tank? I'm looking at the tank. Hold on. There could only be one tank. I gotta give this vengeance a try, man. Want to say, hey, quick thing I wanted to say. What's up? Are you want to join in, or are you like just popping in just say hi? That's up to you, my guy. Whatever you want to do. I can take, but I want to recommend some things. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, friend. Is it like talents to recommend? Around tester keys and tank builds. Do you have a build that's like works the best? Because I'm down to give it a try. I really just want to try out vengeance. I want to see how it works. Let's go off of Jake's build. Are you on your Discord? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am on my own Discord. Always. If you want to drop down the build, if you want to drop it down in like the Dragonflight section, my guy, I'll take it. Screenshot a post. Go for it. Congrats, Egg. Hey, Egg leveled up IRL, boys. What's up, Memento? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Pretty much exactly my birthday? Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully they'll actually have it. Just because, again, if it feels there's something weird about them not saying outright that, hey, pre-patch is on 25th. It makes me like a little bit cautious, like, wait, maybe they'll have a delay on pre-patch. I'm hopefully not, but we don't know, right? Where to post it? Dragonflight is fine. Yeah, there's like a whole Dragonflight section over in Discord. We got General, Transmog, Shadowlands, Dragonflight. If you post it in there, I can peep the build and try it out. I was gonna give Jake's build a go. Jake's build is heavily about Spirit Bomb to try to play into the tier set with Soul Furnace, Painbringer, Soul Crush, and generate a bit of more resources with Soul Carver. Plus picking up all the defenses up here as well. So we're just gonna give it a try, see how it goes. But it's arrived, sounds good. Do you need a second egg? That's up to you, my guy. Whatever you want to do. Do you think that probably will be good? That's another spec I want to try tonight, honestly. That's another one I want to give a go to is Prop Paladin. Okay, that build. So you went into a Feast of Souls and then down the middle into Ruinous Bulwark, way down the middle, and picked up Elysian Decree. And then you picked up the Bulk Extraction. Demolish the spirit of all surround you, dealing damage. Extract 5 lesser fragments, drawn into you for minutes consumption. Wait, I haven't played with that talent in so long. That could be interesting. And then you got Fiery Brand build. So So you basically picked up a little bit of here, a little bit of here, and then straight down the middle and pick up that Kyrian. And you picked up basically this, minus all the sigil stuff, pick up the fire and sigil, I think precisely concentrated, one of those two. And you picked up Vengeful Retreat together with more fury and movement speed, so that could be interesting. But you actually didn't pick up any like defensives here. Oh wait, no, they're here now. Oh, okay, wait, that's so much better spot now. Well, the Illidarian knowledge is so much easier to pick up. Check out the Firebrand Shield bonus roll in pain. When Firebrand expires, the primary target, you gain a shield that absorbs damage. Yeah, that was really, really good. That was really good if you go into the Downer Flame so you get extra charge, more damage on it, and you can have it spread with Burning Alive. I imagine that would be really, really good. But that is also generally pretty good. Firebrand, damage reduced. I actually think that one would be very, very valuable. 10% less damage just because you have Immolation Aura on would actually be kind of nutty. That'd be really good. 8-hour maintenance tomorrow? Why is there an 8-hour maintenance tomorrow? Does anybody in the chat know? Because I kind of... Yeah, it seems like it's weird. I imagine there'll be like an 8-hour maintenance on like when the season will be over. But maybe it's them doing some stuff in the background to get the pre-patch up and running. So chat, I think we're waiting for Egg. Yo, Dilko, do you want a DPS for us? This entire build is based around Feldev and Boon. Feldev, yeah, with Ruinous Bulwark. Okay. Dark Glare Boon. Yeah. I was wondering like if Ruinous Bulwark would be that good. They did buff it recently, didn't they? I don't like that they have Roaring Blaze here against Sigil, because you have Feldev heals you based on miss and health. But I think Sigil would, you also take Sigil unless you just need survivability and you're dealing with 0 silences, which I just can't imagine that situation Mythic pluses. You have the Immolation Aura stuff too? You do? Okay, so you pick that up and you get the Aura, a duration. Yeah, I really want to mess around with more builds for Demon Hunter. I think it'd be super fun to try stuff. Okay, so we need a healer then. So let's do this, chat. We'll go Algeth'ar Academy, looking for a healer, do an 11, see how it goes. Hope paladins are okay. I put a lot of eggs in a paladin basket. Yo, definitely level some alts, man. Definitely get some alts up and running. I think you'll enjoy it. Do you want to grab another evoker? Or a paladin? You know, I kind of want to do a paladin, man. I want to see if a paladin goes well. Hell yeah. Yo, man, what's up? Giga Ida, my guy. How you doing? Hey, are you healing by chance? Are you all rested? Wait, do you want to join us? Hold up. Do you want to join us? I could maybe tell this paladin and be like, hey, we have a friend coming by. I'd feel bad kicking him out, but yeah. Tried this on 12 early, also healed the paladin. Actually pretty fun. Yeah, it's not bad. Or Giga, what we could do is maybe we could take the next one, yeah? Go in there for now? Yeah, we'll take it for the next one, man. Alrighty, boys. Let me make sure I got all my stuff here. Consumables and everything. At least like food, maybe? Couple of these. Oh, glyphs look different. Glyphs look really different. What the? Did it change the appearance of these things? Or is that just Demon Hunter glyphs always look like that? And what do I want to do for... Don't I have versatility already? Yeah, I do have Versa. I think I'll just do Versa. I'm not sure what's better. I'll probably just take Versa and go with it. So we're gonna do Algeth'ar Academy, boys. Wait. I may have messed up. I think I need to set it to Mythic first, then zone in. You know what will be the strongest healer? That's too... I think it's still early to tell. It's still too early to call. It all depends on the content too. It'll primarily depend on the content that you play. So whether you're doing PvP, Mythic pluses, or raiding, every healer is going to be different. Like every healer is going to be strong in different situations. Did I just change the raid? Hold on, I should have ran out, ran back in. I didn't even think I could actually do that. Just run out, run in. Because I do have a few seconds. Okay, dungeon difficulty, actually Mythic, actually solid, boys. Now we're good to go. I always wanted to tank Algeth'ar Academy. I think I did it the first time when this came out on Heroic. When the instance was overtuned. I think I was on Demon Hunter too. If I remember correctly. But yeah, as for the strongest healer, it's hard to tell. I think Invoker is definitely going to be up there. Because it feels like the profile is very, very diverse. You know, most mechanics bug out and cast as often. Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Here you go. I got some food. We got Versa. Waiting on egg. And we'll do a raid check and go. What content preservation Evoker best in? I think Evoker will be good on raids. I imagine they'll be good for Mythic Pluses too, because they seem like they have good throughput right now. If they like undertune them, they'll be in a bad spot. Their damage isn't bad either. Like, they actually provide quite a bit of passive damage, like, this for playing the game. There's even mechanics where you do damage in order to gain mana, so I think it'll end up doing quite a bit of passive damage. Plus, there's quite a bit of mobility requirements on like the raid instance, and Evoker just amps up the group's mobility, which is incredible. For PvP, I'm not really sure if Evoker will be good or not. I'm hoping it'll be good. But it's a new class. Like, every time a new class comes out to World of Warcraft, whether it is Death Knight, whether it is Demon Hunter, and now the Evoker, Blizzard generally tries to make those classes pretty good. Not always like top tier, the best and overpowered, but maybe overpowered in some sense, or overpowered in certain cases. But they're generally pretty good, or at least not bad. Alright, let's do a quick raid check, we'll be good to go. So Zip is ready. I guess we don't really need anything for buffs in this place. Just because you can't really even do pre-buffs or anything. But DPS are doing good right now. DPS classes, I'd say Demonology Warlock easily. Demonology Warlock is kind of insane. So far, I don't know if they're overtuned or what, but they definitely are performing really well. Yesterday we had Walmart Pajamas just join a couple of dungeons with us, and the guy was popping off every single one of them. It was really difficult to compete with him as like Shadow Priest and Feral Druid. Could be that my build wasn't perfect for it, but definitely did feel like his damage was just outweighing mine. I think the buff we're gonna pick up is Versa buff, and we're gonna go the mage route or the book route. Alright, boys, you all ready? First pull of the day. So the buffs are gonna be the Thundering. Do we have people Thundering? Hopefully. It looks like one person has the buff. Wait, did we gotta... Oh no, Egg is stunned? We didn't have anybody to give a buff to Egg though. Oh, that's so weird. So Egg got the debuff there, chat. But he couldn't really pass it on to anybody. Or couldn't collide with anybody with it. So I don't know if it was bugged out or whatnot. I also need to be a little bit more aggressive with my damage. Going for a hunt and just rooting everything down and getting big heal out of it. Not a bad idea, honestly. Alright, let's go kind of a big-ish pull here, chat. Kind of big. A couple of mobs. So make sure we got like CC on everything here. If you stand right behind the dragon, you'll be chilling. Zero issue at all. I think we're gonna kind of biggish pull after this. So you hopefully you see some cooldowns there. Also, make sure you actually collide with Egg. Don't leave him hanging there. Because the poor boy doesn't deserve it. Monk's so bad for so long after Miss. Yeah, for a while, monks were not... Well, I feel like they've had moments where they were kind of okay, but definitely not universally good after Miss Pandari, for sure. But I feel like during the expansion of when that class comes out, like even like first iteration of Windwalker, it was kind of like undertuned, and then they had to buff it, at least for PvP. I do clearly remember them having to like tune stuff up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can maybe pull aggro on everything, maybe. Live lording this as best we can. Trying to grab everybody. We're gonna go meta. Try to see if we can group everything up. Silence. Should be able to be okay. Got plenty of defense. Hold on, let me hunt through everybody. Should be plenty survivability for a while. Plenty. We can close darkness if we need to. Which I think I might. Lecture. Well, at least in darkness, I can't really stop it. I can't kick it. Oh, you know what? AoE stun would have been amazing here for as a tank demon hunter. That would have felt really good. Hey, this actually feels kind of okay. Dude, this second feels kind of right. I mean, it's only 11. But I don't really feel like I'm struggling. Normally, I feel like my demon hunter, like, healing or health just bounces up and down all the time. But right now, I feel like I have plenty of tools and plenty of answers to deal with, like, the damage that goes out. So that feels pretty good. But you guys, that was our MYTHIC. How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome, my guy. Demon Hunter is so fun. Dude, the DPS spec in particular is very, very fun. Extremely fun. Very, very fun. Try to grab these when I can't chat. We'll just rotate stuff. And that's what I think Blizzard was trying to do, is try to give tanks a little bit more like, hey, just rotate cooldowns, but passively should be a little bit tankier. Grab a couple of these. I think as a Demon Hunter in particular, just having 10% less damage taken from magic damage whenever you have MR on is going to be insane. So what does this buff do? Damage taken from absorbing and Kieran orbs increased by 100. Oh. So you don't want to have one person take a bunch of these. Not bad. Well, we can maybe live this. Me an egg. Because I'll need to dispel. Or I just dispel myself. Do I dispel with Immolation Aura? Is that a thing? You got mana bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we suck those. We're fine. Do I have a dispel? If I have a person to dispel, it's kind of nuts. Hold on, I'll check this. So we take this. Immolation. No, something doesn't dispel me. Let's try to absorb and heal. Focus on a little bit of healing. Wait, can we just live this? Can we just keep living it? I think we can. I don't really have a... Oh, wait, I do dispel myself. Hold on, what dispels me? Either I'm dispelling myself or Tesla's dispelling me. I think actually maybe Tesla. I didn't realize we had a healer up. For some reason I thought it was a red pally. That actually explains it. Never mind then. Ignore me. I gotta be res? Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I used it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. And that right away? Now you're good. Well, Tank Demon Hunter doesn't really feel all that bad to play. Actually feels kind of okay. I don't feel like I'm dying all that much. I go down. What's up, PM? How you doing, man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Hey, how you doing? Dude, thank goodness they actually added that you can mount in some places. For the longest time in Ruby Sanctum, you just couldn't mount up at all. It made the commute so much worse. I found a fun spec, Shadow Priest, Outrogue, Survival Hunter, and hope I find new main. Let's go, dude. Yeah, definitely be looking out for all to play, man. Finding a main in Dragonflight is kind of difficult, but finding an all to play, man, that's also important. You're on for a DK at Windwalker? For sure, yeah, I could grab you boys in. I'll probably hop on something else depending on what the chat wants to see. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to him. Always welcome to him. Not only as well as the PvP talent. Okay, for some reason I thought maybe it got added. Again, I thought we had a red pally for some reason. But that would be cool, huh? Just personal dispel. Let's go and grab all these things. And we'll kind of just take them into these guys. I'll pull everything together. Go for silence. Big hunt. Valdev. Alright, let's go for kind of a largish pull again. We just lost our buff, I think. But we can go for maybe kind of a sizable pull. Pull this. Pull that. Pull those guys. Pop a defensive. But we're basically just gonna try to keep things on the worm as best we can. Keep all the mobs stacked together. Drop our darkness for the boys. We got the vicious ambush, so we'll kind of drag it on to the vicious ambush if we can. We got meta if we need it. I think we'll just meta here. Just for survivability purposes. Try to see if we can silence everything. Okay. I feel like I have a lot of control to the spec. This feels really good. And passively, I do feel like I'm taking a little bit less damage than normal. Again, it's an 11, so maybe like crank it up to a 20. I wonder how much it will feel then. But like even doing a 10, some classes I felt like it took it a little bit of damage. What's up, Never Sleepy? How you doing, my guy? Blizzard didn't give him any to give away. Sorry, boys. Yeah. Apparently, I did get an email, but I didn't respond fast enough. So I got an email that ended up being something that has to do with Blizzard, but my response to him was pretty atrocious. I think if it line of sight, this would be okay, right? Yeah, looks like line of sight is all good. It doesn't even seem like it does much, the knockback. Well, that hurts though. Also, I haven't even noticed if my tier set is proccing at all. Oh, there it is. Oh, Decrepit Souls. Oh my god, yeah, 50% less damage taken. Oh, that is so good. Oh my god. Wait, that's actually a really, really good tier set. 50% less damage taken from a mob. As long as I'm able to spend my soul shards, like, fairly quickly. Or souls, not soul shards. That's like a warlock mechanic. But it's like the chance of getting those souls is very, very, like, low. But I can stack up 48% less damage taken from the mob? Wait, what is this? I can make him do 48% less damage to me. Hold on. Frailty got upgraded quite a bit. This stacks a lot more now. 48% less damage taken just because I did a couple of soul cleaves. Holy cow! Wait, no way! Wait, that didn't used to work like that. They upgraded this then. This feels like an upgrade, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can just take 40%. Imagine this saying just taking 40% less damage. Not a cooldown. Just because you're playing the game. Imagine being just Blood DK, press a couple of hard strike, 40% less damage taken. I mean, I guess they kind of do have that with the current tier set in Shadowlands, but my god, dude, just passively reduce 35, take 35% less damage. How nice is that? Getting stunned isn't great, but yo, Egg, whoever's the DPS with the buff, by the way, or with the debuff, you're gonna have to come to me, man. I'm blind already. As a tank, for some reason, I just feel like I can put on blinders, just passively, like IRL blinders. 48 less damage taken. Why? I have no abilities? I think maybe it's this build, it just ends up like running a very, very light on abilities, but I definitely could crowd my bars a little bit more. Oh god, I am not ready here to chat. We'll try to see if I can get a couple of these cleaves in here. Take even less damage? How little damage can I take actually? How many souls can you stack? Because 48 it seems like an extreme amount. 48 seems like an extreme amount already. So as long as you're just super hyper aggressive with your frailty stacks, you can really reduce quite a bit of damage. Oh my god, 40% less. Just taking 40% less damage from a boss. Dude, imagine being able to stack this up when a boss is about to do a big tank buster. You just stack it up right as he's about to blast ya. How good is that gonna feel? Okay, alright. Invoker actually quicker than me. Literally quicker than a demon hunter. Sorry, Mr. Dow. Char enjoyed here. I have one feature ping on the test server. Oh, no way I can heal anything properly. Sorry. It's all good, Charles. Oh, it's alright, my man. Yo, Egg, you have the buff. There we go. There you are, my guy. That's all good, my man. Hey, don't worry about it. Thanks so much for even volunteering to try to heal for us. I appreciate ya. So what kind of a build is Tessia playing? As a... So they are a melee paladin. Okay, okay. Or as close to a melee paladin as... Oh god. As close to a melee-ish paladin as they can be. I gotta find a way to generate more souls, honestly. Because if I can generate a bunch of souls very, very rapidly, then I think we'll be chilling. Do I just... I guess I just take the boss, yeah? I don't do anything special. Yeah, between this damage reduction chat and between being able to, parry things with, what is it, demon spikes? But I guess demon spikes also do give you more passively more armor too, so that's kind of nutty. I feel like between the demon spikes, between all your defenses, all your big abilities, like Brand, I feel like Demon Hunter may be one of the tankier classes. I mean, they generally don't have that much tankiness, but who knows, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to go run one. If you have one, Warrior, it looks like you got one. Yeah, like if I set up ahead of time, like that big Savage pack, I feel like I could reduce the damage by quite a lot. Like this, I could reduce the damage fairly quickly. It's so nice. Just that player agency feels great to play with too. Honestly. Okay, now we should be able to get the bird. Because we just tried to see if we can stun the bird. There we go. Now we got a damage phase. Think of it, boys. But your mains that look at Demon Hunter and Rogue? Yeah, those are looking good, man. Demon Hunters and Rogues are looking both pretty good. Rogues are looking pretty fantastic, honestly. Like, it's so I'm so interested in playing all the classes too, like giving all the classes a solid try. But man, Rogue is, it doesn't feel like it's behind any of these other classes in terms of like its value as a potential main. It feels competitive, honestly, with all these other classes. I like it a lot. All right, you guys ready for big pull? Ready for big pull? You're gonna have to give me a little bit of time to get some aggro, but yeah, give me a second. Give me a second then. If I can just gather them up very, very quickly. I want to try to not gather the birds or the bugs. The bug. Bug. I want to see if I can imprison him. Can I imprison him? Please. No, you can't, apparently. Okay, I want to try to see if I can go real big. Gonna go full metamorphosis here. Let me hunt real quick. Hunt through all of them. Darkness. Big AoE leaping out of there. Oh, egg died. Oh, but we're out of the bugs. Oh no, the bugs came back. I was gonna say, I think I was hoping maybe we'll be able to avoid the bugs, or apparently the bugs have returned. Be very, very careful with the bugs, man. I can't really gather them up easily. The bugs just gotta fly in all kinds of directions. I can't really do much about that. Yeah, you just gotta stand on top of me, man. You can't be running out like that. Ah, I'm gonna die. Maybe I live. Maybe I live. Ah, maybe I live. Cleave. So cleave. So cleave. Ah, so close. I actually did okay. But yeah, once you start running away with the bugs, you're doing it wrong. You gotta run into me. Just stand next to me. I'm radiating a little bit of AoE. I'll pick them up as soon as I can. I got Immolaura, Feldev, Spirit Bomb. Running away from them means I can't hit them. And then I'm having to chase after you, and I'm just like already surrounded by all these mobs. Poor egg, unfortunately. No, it's a pre-patch, so we don't have a guaranteed date or anything. Can pull the Skitterfly. Run mobs into me if you have aggro. Yeah, the Skitterflies is super annoying. I just don't really know how do you get around those things. You can't even imprison them either. Do I just like pre-fear them next time? Okay, we'll just pull these things now. We'll just pull the Skitterflies. Yeah, these things don't have a lot of aggro on them at all. Trying to rotate as many souls as I can. Huh? Okay, so I'm really, really bad at this. With this affix. As a tank, I just find it so... I guess as a tank, I'm just assuming that, oh, a healer or the DPS is going to run into me with their debuff. You know, I'm just going to focus on tanking stuff and surviving. And they're going to run into me. That's something I think as a tank I should just... Honestly, I may just snipe the buff out. Like, if they're... It's like, okay, you can handle the buff. You can take the damage buff and hold on to it for as long as you want to. But you are going to have to run into me. You're going to have to be the guy connecting with me here. If you're not going to be doing that, I'm just going to take the buff away from you immediately. I'm not even going to let you have the damage buff at all. I think that's what it should do. It should just be like the dad. It should be the parent that gets them grounded and takes away their toy. Takes away their damage buff. Just as soon as I get a debuff, I'm like, alright, you're losing it. I gave it opportunity to have some responsibility and run into me when you need it to. Okay, I got the debuff. Who has the other part? Egg, you're losing your buff. Yep, you lose it. Nope. You guys that are responsible with your buffs, you need to run into me. That was your one goal. I don't know how the healer died. Dude, this definitely is going to make an interesting dynamic in Mythic Pluses. Definitely going to make an interesting dynamic in M+. This whole buff mechanic. The best in the raid in terms of performance or all roles. So right now it's really difficult to tell. Disoriented, by the way. It's hard to tell which class is going to be the best in terms of raid performance. With like, because like if I tell you what class did last week, you're gonna be like, let's say like I go and I'm like, okay, Boomies did really good last week. Oh, so Boomies are gonna be OP. Nope. Telling you what's doing well in the current week doesn't mean that it's gonna do well next week. Not that tuning is final. That's the biggest problem. Tuning is a finalized, so we just have no idea right now. You know? Tuning isn't final. So right now we don't have like a guarantee of what is gonna be good, what isn't gonna be good.
What are you doing?
Is it tank? Oh, tank. Is a healer here? Okay, we're all good. So this is gonna be a fun one. Save your big AoE for the ads. I'll try to drag him into where the ads are. Yeah, he's gonna get the debuff. They're already running in. Already we're trying to run to each other. So I'll try to drag him, like I said, into like the biggest group of them. There we go. I'll drag him around so we can keep cleaving him. It looks like maybe Blizzard changed his interaction with these seedlings, so they're more likely to like spawn in kind of near the boss. Try to drag him into as many of these as I can though, so you guys can cleave him down. Can't really stop him right now. He's gonna end up healing a little bit. Alright, so it's gonna be down to the living. Just live. Just live. Live. I'll drop a darkness as well. Double darkness, we should be okay for a bit. I got no intros for that guy. He's just healing, touching those. This thing's back up to full. Yeah, cleave as many as you can. God, I love how much cleave you can do with this boss specifically. That's my favorite fight, man. It's a cleave fiesta. So nice. Yeah, I'll try to take care of this guy as best as I can. Alright, we gotta pull him over here too. So you guys can keep cleaving him. I can't really stop him. This is gonna end up killing the boss. Oh. Okay, well we lost a lot of people just now. Wow. Trying to see if I can run out. Heal? Okay, I'm just dead. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm actually not sure what happened. What killed us there? Germinate? Germinate? So I guess they didn't move. I think I got slapped by Lasher. I tried to pick the Slasher up as a good man. I guess there was maybe too much damage at some point. Are we killing the ads? I thought we were. I was pretty sure we were. I'm gonna say battle class right now. Yeah, it's really difficult to determine what class is gonna be good, but it's also difficult to determine what class is gonna be like bad. Except maybe like Destro Warlock. I don't see a lot of people picking up Destro, and I haven't heard a lot of good about Destro so far. I mean, maybe if I were to play Destro, proper build, maybe it'll feel a lot better. More AoE. If we could just focus down on the boss, I think we'll be okay too. If we want to lust it, we can lust this guy. Lust this boss. Lust it. Trying doing more damage than everybody. I don't think I was doing more damage than everybody, but I am cleaving a lot. Have the healers ready. How's Drakthir performing in general? Drakthir is actually doing better. They've been changing him quite a bit. They've been tuning quite a bit. And right now, I'd say Drakthir, like the Evoker, as a healer, exceptional. DPS, also really good. Also really good. Okay, ready? Ready, ready, ready? Ready, healer? Ready, ready, ready? All right, I think we are gonna go. Gonna pull him over here. I'm not sure if that's where you're supposed to pull him. Just gonna take him over here and just keep him. Germinate so don't get hit. Yep. I'm gonna try to see if I can hunt through as many of these as I can and blast them out. Beautiful. God, I love that burst as a as a spec. That's so good. I want to see if I can interrupt him maybe. Yeah. Get him stunned up and take him out real quick. I don't think I have a heal, but I do have a silence. Burst form. All right, group up, group up, group up, group up, group up. Ah, please, group up. Oh, please group up. We're trying to cleave as many these things as I can. I didn't have any big AoE for them. Did not have anything there. Oh God. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Definitely not panicking. Definitely not panicking, chat. Definitely not panicking. Branch out. Cool. We're gonna kick him real quickly. Do I have anything for this? I kind of need to see if I can proc a soul on these guys. Another germinate. I don't have anything to really stop him. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Try to grip up as many of them as I can. Pally bubbled it, I think. I have a poison on me? Okay, I didn't realize I had a poison on me. Alright, I guess that works. That works. That was a little bit rough, but it was okay. See, Warriors still cleave machines. Oh yeah, Warriors cleave a ton, man. Definitely a lot of cleaving. Whirlwind, Odin's Fury, Ravager. Yeah, they basically get to keep more uptime on the I think on sidearm for bonus cleave. Whirlwind can be amped up to cleave like a ton. Yeah, Warriors have a ton of cleave right now. Pretty good. They are pretty good. So far, I've been liking them quite a bit. I gotta play some Warrior on stream, man. I gotta definitely play some Warrior at some point. Yeah, I've gotta give it a go. Wait, did I actually have this thing stack up to 7 once? No way. No way. It feels like it's a lot, man. It feels like it's too much. Honestly. 7 stacks. I don't even have to pop spikes when there's that many stacks, man. That seems like a lot. Alright. So we are gonna do one big pull here at some point. Not this one, but this next one into the door inside. We're gonna pull them around the corner and then kind of CC the hell out of them. Because we got silence and everything. Big after this one in the doors. Just gonna let these guys know ahead of time what I'm planning on doing. And we'll kind of go off of that. See Boomy faring right now. Boomy has gotten better, but I've also heard that the resource generation is now weaker with the recent build. So I gotta give it a go myself at some point. I definitely gotta try at some point. Alrighty, you guys ready? Okay, gotta go quick. Okay, inside, inside, inside. Don't pull aggro, please. Just don't pull aggro yet. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're chilling. Okay, I think we pulled a lot more than I wanted to. Line inside him if you can. I got nothing here. All I can do is hunt, and that's it. Hopefully that's enough to get some aggro. If you guys got any AoE, there you go. Any stuns, any clicks from range would help out town as well. Okay. It looks like we actually got him. Looks like we actually didn't work shot. I think we ended up picking up some stragglers that are passing around, but better than expected. A lot better than I expected. And I felt like a tank. I felt like an actual tank. I feel like as long as you get aggressive with your soul cleaves or soul generations and then cleave and consume souls as quickly as possible, as a vengeance, I just feel like I take no damage. As long as I'm aggressively generating souls and spending them. Together, I mean, together with Fracture, together with Spikes, together with Meta, it's pretty great. I can get you in. Oh, Panic, sounds good, my guy. I can get you in. Yeah, so I'll try to get super aggressive with like generating souls and spending them on this guy. And just, I'll see just how like tanky I feel in the process. I do feel like I need like a lot of souls though at first. Like the opener, it feels like it's a lot of souls generation. But then I'll start to get a couple of fragments on the ground. We're actually just chilling. Like kind of rotate abilities in between. Any idea? Good for PvP. How's DK at the moment? DK actually could do quite well. I want to play Unholy at some point. I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be pretty fun to play Unholy. Let me see if I can drag the boss a little bit here. It's a little bit of drag. Just so we're not standing next to these purple arcane orbs. Just gonna hunt back in there. It is so good. I love hunt. Oh, these things shoot out like arcane lines in all directions. That's new. That wasn't there before. So either they updated it this week, or that was a mechanic that just wasn't functional last time. Oh, there's quite a lot of these now. Okay. Oh, there's a dodge mechanic with him. Okay, I see how it is now. Interesting. Oh, we may be in a bad spot. Yeah, because where do we go, right? Where do we go? Get out! Oh, no. Yeah, try to limit the amount of arcane charges you take as best as you can. Because I'm definitely going to generate one right here. Definitely going to generate one whenever I get dispelled. Yep, there it is. Oh, God. Okay, let's go far. Let's go out here. Yeah, just dodge as best you can. Dodge as best as you can. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of these. Oh, this is interesting. This wasn't working before, chat. I swear to God, this mechanic did not work before. So this isn't new, but it's like it actually functionally works now. Okay, you guys are putting arcane charges everywhere. No, I'm gonna eat one. That's super unfortunate. Try to dodge them as best as you can, because there's gonna be a lot of these, and they're eventually gonna get overwhelming. Just a little overwhelming, like that. That was my fault, though. Yeah, pull this in. You got this? Yo, try to. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make a lot of these. Woo! What is this? That's a fun boss. Actually, yo, I think honestly, my frames are gonna die before the boss dies. Honestly, my frames are gonna die before this boss dies. I can try to put him in the corner, with the baby in the corner. Yeah. Okay, can I do enough damage? Just to hopefully DPS him down fast enough. It's just me, man, versus the boss. It's just me, man, versus the boss. Oh God, there's actually nowhere to go. Oh, there's actually nowhere to go. Maybe I can hit him with a breath? Live! Survive! Oh my God, it's literally all full. What do I do? Oh, there's nowhere for me to go. I'm just throwing glaze at this man. Oh, my frames. Oh God, my frames. A demon hunter? Okay, we're just gonna stay in this. Just gonna stay in as long as we can. Power vacuum, living. We lived it. I don't know how. Darkness. That is so funny. Oh, that is hilarious. That's all overwhelming. Yeah, we gotta kill him quick, man. So close, dude. Actually, so close. Happened it so many times. Yeah, try not to get hit by the arcane things, boys. I'm sure they're gonna end up fixing that. I'm sure it's not supposed to have this many arcane things in the ground with this boss. Honestly, they should probably make it so that those things hit you harder, hit you for more, but they do despawn after a while. Dragon of Hogwarts, basically, yeah. It's a dragon in Hogwarts. That is true. Do we wait for Lust? No, we don't have to wait for Lust. We just go. Just go and do some damage, boys. Just go do some damage, make sure you dodge, and you'll be fine. We did clear that path for patrolling, guys. I tried to not pick up the patrol, but maybe I went faster than my group did. I could have maybe waited out for them. I like Avengers actually a lot. I feel like it plays very similarly, but I have so many more elements of keeping myself alive passively that I feel like a tank. I feel like I don't need to run. I'm sure at the end of it, in high mythic pluses, you're gonna do a little bit of kiting, but damn, Vengeance feels like you can really, like if you time it right, you can take no damage from some of the hardest hitting abilities. And that's really cool. I love that agency. Like Vengeance always felt like it was great for like player agency. As a tank, you can set up a situation where you're tanky. It won't be there for long, but if you time it right, man, you can survive just about anything. Alright, boys. Can you get hit with little things? Just allows you to fight? So many rifts? Yeah, just a lot of rifts. So I'm gonna put this boss here. We're gonna keep him here. Try to avoid the amount of rifts you get. Also, if you're about to get 3 stacks of those rifts, run out. Just run out towards like a side somewhere. So if you're gonna drop your rift, make sure it drops far, not on top of us. For me, I'm gonna get an energy bomb, which I think it would be okay. Yeah, so that's fine because I only have 1 stack. Once you have 3 of these stacks, that's where you're gonna make a rift. Try not to get hit by any attacks if you can. Yeah, so you're gonna get a stack there. You'll be fine. So now we have a rift. You're gonna have to be a little bit careful with it. Now we have another rift. I'm gonna go a distance. I'm gonna make a rift here. And I'm gonna go far. Energy bomb, watch out. And try to dodge these things the best you can. You won't be able to dodge all of them, but do your very best you can. I'll try to keep cutting the boss out. Okay. Yeah, so none of these mechanics with the orbs worked properly last week, so I'm glad that they're working this week. I do like this version of the boss though. I think it's a lot more interesting. Because they're positionals and groups themselves. Groups themselves are going to make these fights a lot harder than they need to be. So it's like there's a bit of skill expression to this one. But charging in like that through those things, probably not a great idea. But yeah, we did it. Oh yeah. Alright chat, let's get another one going. We have a limited time. We have about an hour before these dungeons are gone. Alright, let's pour it out immediately. Which class do we play next, boys? By the way, congrats on that sword. That looks awesome. That's a good looking sword, man. Spellbound saber. Or a dagger? I think it's a sword. Hell yeah. Chat, which class do we play next, boys? Which class do we get into next? I need ideas, man. I need ideas. Give it to me, man. Give it to me. Blood, red, unholy, arms. I definitely do want to give arms a go at some point. I think it'd be so fun. It's a dragon false. I think it is a dragon. That's true. Dragon of Hogwarts. Blood, evoker, balance, warrior, blood. Yeah, I did give blood at some point ago for sure. I wanted to mix it up from a tank, maybe do a DPS this time. Guardian druid. Oh, guardian high keys would be kind of fun. Like do a proper 15 or something. That'd be awesome. Egg, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. Unholy. Oh, I would love to play some unholy. Like a dot build with diseases. Ooh, that'd be so good. I'd love to, man. You don't remember message? What's up, Justice? How you doing, my guy? What is the lore of dungeons? I mean, old dungeons, Dragonflight have no reason. But I love the lore about the dungeons and raids. So a lot of them have lore as in... So the tier dungeon is gonna have like lore with pre-patch. I wouldn't really know exactly why we go to the legacy tier, but wasn't a tier that empowered the Dragonflights in the first place? Wasn't a tier that was originally gave Alexstrasza, Ysera, Malagos, Deathwing, and Nosdormu their powers, or created basically the dragons? No, because it basically is like elementalists. The four elemental forces. The elementalists kind of teamed up together with one of the tribes of the centaurs and some centaur necromancers in order to take over the whole Nokud area and the tribe, the god of the centaurs. Like it's like a bird. So that's the reason for that one. Azure Vault, you go into the blue Dragonflight area and you're helping the memory of Sindragosa. And you're also helping the Caligos to basically reactivate their sanctum, the sanctum with the blue dragons. Ruby Lipos, Elementalist attack, the place where all the dragon eggs are. So you Sarah and you have to defend it. Notharius, you take it back the sanctum for the black Dragonflight. Halls of Infusion, have no idea. Break and Hide, there's like a big outbreak of gnolls that are corrupting a good portion of the Azure span. So you're trying to stop them because they're attacking your Tusker friends, and that's not good. And Algeth'ar, I'm not sure. I think Algeth'ar is just, it's where dragons go to learn and study, and that's where the Draxia are going to study. I think all the dragons go, basically it's Hogwarts, but like you come out of the full-fledged dragon by the end of it. So I think it's like you go in there. So, server restarts at 15. No, Blizzard, you can't do that. No, you can't be restarting it at 15. No, what? Why? Hold on. What? Make a new one called what? No. Why you do this to me? Taking the Mythic Plus down early? It's just a restart, won't be down long. Oh, come on, man. Well, chat, they said they're gonna be doing a quick restart, but they're not taking down Mythic Plus apparently. Yeah. Maybe what I could do is this. Maybe I could just join on a DPS into a random Mythic Plus dungeon. Not let me make our own, but just join a random and see if they're still just are willing to run it. What guys do we do then, boys? Unholy DK? Let's do Death Knight. Let's see if we can take that Unholy DK and just join a random group that's about to run and see how far we can go. Because maybe there'll be a group that's trying to like speed run it as soon as possible. I just want to dive into another dungeon. Server reset is the worst time, man. And after time we have a lot of fun with it. Oh my god, it's so good. I definitely got to give them a go. Dude, there's too many classes a single day, and now they're starting servers, so we can have even less time to work with. Crap, why am I here? Just to suffer. Why am I in Maldraxxus? Back in Shadowlands? I feel like I went here for like a B-roll, just like a camera spin footage. I was like, alright. That's the worst idea. I just went here just for that. Did I record anything else? I think not. I think I literally just went there just for that. Oh my god. Bro, to the end, I could ask him delayed reset. Yes, please. Delay. Yo, Panic, I definitely want to have you join us, my guy. I think it'd be really fun. I don't know if I'll be able to make a group. I just kind of want to see if I can join one that's already pre-made. I'm sure they're going to start unlisting very quickly. But yeah, I'll just join them. I'll just join a group if I can. I know they're probably all going to be like ending their groups, ending their runs. But yeah, no. No. Yeah, I feel like maybe everybody's going to be, what's it? They teleport NPCs, people can do NPCs, Mythic Zeros still, thanks. Prod Pal busted, nerfed Blizz, what the? This guy is trying to be anti-prop paladin right now, what's going on? Hey there, Dali, what's up? What's up? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one. Why don't you prep for your other characters instead? While waiting for servers? That's not a terrible idea. There isn't really much for me to prep though. In terms of prepping characters, a lot of them already have the tier set. And a lot of them already kind of stationed somewhere near Orgrimmar or until Dalaran. So getting them over back onto the beta, onto the the Mythic Plus area, isn't difficult. Server starts in 11, boys. No levers. Yep, I'm down. Tyrannica Burst and Grievous Thundering. Huge. I'm just gonna join one. Just see what I can join. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna try to join whatever I can. Yeah, hopefully after this the server reset, as they're saying in the trade chat, won't be long. Because if it's a short reset, man, we can just kind of, you know, hang out with the chat, just chill, do whatever, and then we can pop back on. Make yours. Buying yourself the new NVIDIA 490, Dragonflight, and 200 FPS. I know, I have not even looked at the new NVIDIA cards at all. Is it worth? Do you guys think it's worth? Anybody else getting one? 10 minutes chat. Let's Fear Warriors. So far pretty good, Tyler. I like him a lot. I like him a bunches. Have I not prepped? Hey, is there a character I haven't prepped yet? You know what? Let me actually do that. Let me actually take advice and prep some characters for when the servers come back up. Let's set up a prop paladin. I just want to make sure you got the right talents and stuff. Hey Dal, any clue if the engineering Tinker Gem slots are working in PvP? I have no clue. I don't know if anybody tried them. Maybe next time we do Firefight Duels, someone who can give them a go. But I have not tried them at all, no. The Ellis Shaman, people keep saying it's pretty bad right now. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people said feels really good to play, but I've also heard that it's not great at the moment. So yeah, I definitely would love to give it a go at some point. Definitely wouldn't be against that. What I'm missing on this guy? I need like a weapon, right? A Versa shield and a Versa one-hander. Strength Master. I think Master's actually a better stat too. Abba good one. Abba baba. Versa. Do I have a haste? Yeah, that's probably the setup I would go with. Oh yeah, there's also these bars here. Yeah, so maybe not a bad idea, not a bad recommendation to set up a character up with bars and stuff. And hopefully all this stuff will be saved. So chat, if you're just popping in here, server's about to restart, so we're not diving into a dungeon yet. We're kind of just gonna wait until the servers do the reset thing. You know. What's the challenge setup that Asa told me to go for? Let me see if I can find it real quickly. Asa, man. There we go. The game is like, hey, use these talents. I'm like, no. Not doing that. So Asa went for AoE blind. one of these, one of these. Sack, bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah, you don't have to pick a turn wheel anymore. It's gonna be a seriously situational ability. Pick up mastery with one of these. That makes sense. So that goes all the way down here, huh? Let's give it a song, chat. This is a good new one going. Warlock nerfs coming. Hopium for Destra or Demo rather. So I said Destra. I'm like, wait, wrong one. Wait, you want to go for strength? Stamina. I'll guess stamina would be good. 10 seconds. Yeah, it would be better for survivability as an overall. And a Blessed Hammer. Yeah, not picking up Blessed Hammer would be weird. So you picked up the Consecration as Lodja. The image is raised by additional 5%. Oh, that is so good, actually. Talk about a talent. You went into this and into proper wings. Defensive. So then you went to parry. And then you went for Guardian, and then you went for Soaring Shield. So that's the build that Atha went. Which is going to be interesting. Okay. Am I missing any abilities? Yeah, I am actually. Yes, I am. I am missing... That'd be res. And mobility. And sack. One of these. One of these. Okay. And anything else I'm missing? No. Okay, so it's like a more of a passive build, huh? Passively just takes 16% less damage? Huh? And then I got 6% parry? Okay. Parry should increase with deflecting light by... What's my parry right now? 26%? I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that does stuff. Interesting. Strength increase by 6%. Stamina increased by... How much? 4? Okay, that could work out, actually. That could kind of work. 27% parry. Not against that. Okay, so I can see this build work. Block increase. So we got 55 block, 27% parry. So that means the actual hits that are hitting us are going to be kind of like low, far and few. Interesting. Or like full hits. Can anyone try DF like this? For beta, you can try PTR. That's the only thing you can get close to like the current version of DF like this. It's PTR. If you get PTR as public test realm, it has the recent updates on the beta over there. And PTR has like the pre-patch event on it too. That's the only way to really try Dragonflight early, is to do PTR. PTR is public test realm. They're available to everybody. It doesn't matter what your region is. Anybody can download PTR. You just have to enable it on your account and it will be there on your BNet. And you download it. It doesn't take too much to download. Since you can kind of just like use the, what's this? You could have PTR use the same data folder as your WoW, so you don't need to download too many more things. So like everything the game has, they just pull from that data folder, and then everything else new is just gonna have to take that to download. So yeah, even Hopadon won't be that terrible. Yeah, but no beta. Please shout out. Sounds good, my man. I'm afraid the Vengeance gameplay in high keys will be like BFASL where you aggro run. I think that's what's gonna happen whenever you're trying to push high keys. CTR, wait, Cortani? I feel like that's how it's going to be in the high keys always. Even back in like Legion, you just had Death Knights who would run in, Blood Bowl, Death and Decay and run away. Because why would you fight these mobs? Especially when they're super high scaled. You just need enough damage to get aggro and then make sure they don't touch you. And then the DPS can slow them down, ruin them, everything in the DPS them. Like at the high end, people are going to push themselves to the point where they just can't take more damage. So to bypass the fact that they can't take a full hit, they are going to start kiting and doing stuff. So I feel like that's going to be an inevitable thing for every single class at the end of the day. However, they are making classes generally tankier. Like in 15s, you're not going to have to run away. In 20s, you're probably not going to have to run away. Hell, maybe in 25s, eventually with a bit of gear, you won't really have to do that much kiting. But when you try to push for like the first time 30s or 31s, really world record breaking stuff, you'll probably have to do a little bit of kiting just because you're taking more damage than your health bar can handle without defensives. It's a natural thing that's going to happen. It's where people are trying to cheese and min-max every little thing. Because like, you can pop defensives and try to take any damage, or you can just not be next to the boss and not take damage because you just can't reach ya, you know? So from depending on the perspective you're looking at, I feel like tanks are going to be tankier just passively. You're going to be more sturdy, you're going to have less reasons to need to run away. Like even the demon hunters at a plus 15 are commonly running away. They'll come in, rotate their defenses, run away. Walk back in with the defensives, run away. Walk back in with the defenses, run away, whether they're doing a high 20 or whether they're doing like a low 15. They just take a lot of damage. But like when you're pushing for like the high scores, 5 keys, world record keys that are breaking tanks' backs in a single auto attack, yeah, you're gonna kite as much as you can. It's always gonna happen. Always reach. What's up, Cry? How you doing, man? I think we started to restart. Hopefully Blizzard will tune the damage of LBL. Honestly, if they tune any damage, hopefully they'll do the Dark Moon Fair card and they'll adjust it in PvP. Mythic Plus testing is on a level 70 server, right? Yep, it's on a level 70 server. Hopefully this restart chat won't be long and we can get back into more Mythic Plus testing, because that's supposed to be up until 7 later today. So hopefully there's just them restarting it rather than like changing something big. I still want to dive at least into one more Mythic Plus. So far these have been really fun. I think we're going to be able to do one. I definitely will play some on Holy DK. And if we get us as a 5-man and run into a dungeon, that would be chillin'. That'd be wonderful. Everybody said we're beta. Don't listen to them, boys. What's up, my man? I'm doing pretty good, Cry. How about you, my guy? Let's go for a tier list, bro. Let's go. I don't do tier lists really now. No, I feel like a tier list is outdated as soon, unless it's like tier list of things I find fun. Like a tier list for like what's good, what isn't, is outdated the moment it comes out. It's so, things change on the beta often. It's not worth. Because the only reason I would want to do a tier list is like, okay, I want to be wrong for the day. No matter what I say, I'm going to be wrong. Let's do it. That's what Druid trees are the best friends for Vengeance. They're really good too. They are really good. Not gonna lie. Alright, so hopefully we'll see the servers come back up soon, boys. Because I want to do more Mythic Plus testing. True alarm list. No list available. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep getting refresh. I'm good, man. Let's go. That's what Druid trees. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And our maintenance on live. Yeah, I wonder why. Hi, what's up, Lou? Yeah, I wonder why they're doing such a long maintenance on live. I have no idea. That is a great question. I have no clue though. I wish I had the answer for you. Let's reconnect. See if we can back. No, I don't use the Spotify list. Pancake or Panic. I don't know why I called you Pancake. So bad at that. So bad with names, dude. I literally look at your name. And, well, we do have a rule in the chat where Dalaran literally can't read, so I can't read, boys. We tried a Brewmaster. I have a little bit. So far, it feels pretty good. I think that maybe one of those classes that potentially has some of the most interesting, like, talents for, like, damage and rotation stuff. Could be really good. But I also healed a Brewmaster. I think I've healed Brewmasters more than I've played one so far, though. But they do feel very sturdy to heal. Like, I don't feel like I have to heal them that much at all. I feel like it looks like they have plenty of defenses, and the control they got right now is pretty good too. The damage they can put out too is also not bad either. But the aggro for them, they do a lot more damage, which makes it easy for them to hold on to aggro. But I've also heard that there's some cheesy, like, damage-oriented builds where you just mostly there just doing DPS as a Brewmaster, and you're just living just fine. I think I will class to play. This is why it's a good idea to level a bunch of classes before the expansion comes out, just in case. I was telling building Vengeance, had to go for a minute. It's actually surprisingly good. I actually felt like I was rotating a lot of those spear bombs and cleaves and building up that fracture, or is it fracture? Building that debuff onto targets, so I was able to like stack it up very, very quickly. I was about like what, anywhere between 2 stacks to 6 stacks, and at some point hit 7 stacks. And at 6 stacks, enemies are doing 46% less damage to me, which is quite a lot. So it felt very, very passive, but also very, very good. It felt like as long as I'm playing my rotation actively, I'm able to constantly maintain like a pretty hectic damage debuff on enemies, so it makes me feel like a tank, and it's kind of good. And in between all that, I could use spikes. In between all that, I could use meta. In between all that, I can use the firebrand in order to be able to like lock somebody down for a second. Everything in PvP BG arena. I don't. There's a new. There is one new arena, yeah. But as for like battlegrounds, I don't think there's anything yet. PvP gearing system similar to Shadowlands, actually exactly the same. However, for one big difference. One big difference is your PvP gear always scales to its highest rank. There is still different ranks of gear, like, you know, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, and you do upgrade them by getting a higher rating in PvP. However, in PvP encounters, honor gear always scales to, I think it's 408 item level. Whether it's rank 1, whether it's rank 12, whether it's rank whatever, it always scales to the highest item level. The rank is there just if you want to take the gear into dungeons and raids and stuff, you can. But if you don't want to grind it out, you don't have to. Some PvPers like Mythic Clusters and Raiders will be able to go get that gear and then rank it up higher in order to take it back into other content. Or Mythic Clusters that want to PvPers that want to get the Mythic Cluster out of the way once a week to get KSM. They could use that gear to rank to get down into PvE if they want to. Conquest gear will scale to item level 428 at any rank. So you can still rank it up and take it into other content, but in PvP, it'll always maintain the highest rank possible at all times. Beta is a meta schedule retail tomorrow. I have no idea. Normally not. Normally no. I'm hoping the servers come up, man. I'd be very, very sad if that's all we got to do with Mythic Pluses. I'd be extremely sad, dude, because it's been so fun. Like, Mythic Pluses have been the best testing ground for like how our class is performing. Like Dungeons Raids, they're only testing them for like an hour boss. Mythic Plus is available for the whole weekend. Oh, there it is, man. That's what we like to see. You know what I mean? That's what we want to see. You want to upgrade PvP gear for PvE item level? Yes, you do. So all gear is going to scale to the highest rank possible. That means gear is equalized. Not equalized in like a scaling sense. Like, gear still matters, and getting better gear helps a lot. But it's like you're not like when you just whether you just started PvP or whether you are been playing PvP for quite a while. Top end players and starting players, once you get conquest gear, all of it scales to the same. So you're gonna have a bit more of an even footing with gear. That's the best advantage you can really get. I like that they keep in gear like important, like trinkets and stuff and everything. I like that it's so still retains. Oh, there we go. Chat, what class do we play? Chat, real quick, what do we play? Do we do the Death Knight? Because I want to play some Unholy. Do we do Rogue? Do we do Hunter? Do we do Arcane Mage? Do we do some Warlock? Give it to me, boys. Real quick. I'm just gonna pick one. What do you want to see? Feral? We did Feral yesterday, we did Shadowpriest yesterday, so I probably won't do those guys. Arms. That's another one. Oh my god, do you just go Arms? I really want to do Unholy, but do we just say F it and go Arms? Unholy? Alright, Unholy. Unholy it is. Unholy. I'm doing Unholy. DK, yeah. We just did Vengeance Demon Hunter. I know we didn't do Havoc, but we'll probably do Havoc maybe after. I'll let you guys decide the next one. Alright, chat. Let's make a group. If y'all want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Whisper me Dal Knight over on the Least Realms. Over in the Draken. Let's do like a 13 man. Get it up to a higher level. I just want to like, let's just move it up a notch. Like a 13 and we'll give it some thundering. And we'll do a Ruby Life Pulse. Y'all want to join, more than welcome to. We'll list it. We'll grab the boys. We'll get in there. We're gonna grab the boys and get in there, boys. Let me grab some consumables too. There's one potion I really like. It's random stats, but I feel like the stats are generally pretty strong. Hell yeah. Oh, the spot sounds good. I can wait. Perfect playstyle for this. I already got it. I'm just gonna take this raid playstyle and take it into here, my guy. I'm just gonna take what worked in raid and do this. Although I was thinking maybe go Epidemic just because I don't think I'll be able to cleave as much with Death Coil, but I do like being able to spread Death Coils on everybody. But I don't know. That's it. Yeah, I'll probably stay with this. I will miss Epidemic, but I think I'll be okay. Would you agree it's the hardest role in M+ you need to make routes? Would you agree that Tank is the hardest role in M+ you need to make route, research, or others percentage? You definitely do need to have leadership skills at Tank, yeah. So in a sense, it can be harder. I don't disagree. Tanks, yeah. Tanks do need to be able to be leaders. If you don't have a good tank as a leader, it's a little bit harder. We need a healer. Second tank was Druid. Drag Dussy. Maybe I should have taken that, man. We need a tank. And we do have one. You tanking that thing? Let's go. Hell yeah. Panic. Oh yeah, there are. Alright, so we can take a DPS. Do we take a shaman, man? Do we take a shaman or a monkus? I think we take a shaman. Let's do this guy. Let's do shaman. Okay, dungeon difficulty is mythic, so we should be good to go. Oh, is the shaman don't wanna? Nah, he's in. Ruby life pulse, boys. That's where we're going. I wish Frost Mage was better. Is Frost Mage that bad? I want to give it a go, man. Wait, beta is back up. Yep. Beta is back up. Maybe I should have mage out of this one. Because I have been wanting to play some Arcane. If you need to rezone, by the way, if you run out and run back in, you should be able to zone in. Isn't beta like shut down? It was for a second, but we're back. It's forced for a little bit, but then we're good to go, boys. So the build we're gonna play, gang, is gonna be a heavy damage over time on Holy Death Knight, which is my all-time favorite. We got Death Sacker for double Death and Decay, double grips, double AoE, so we can go for a little bit of that Death and Decay, start cleaving things together with cleaving strikes. We got ourselves all these diseases with Super Strain. We can amplify diseases with Plague Bringers, so the diseases tick out more often. We got ourselves Unholy Blight, spread diseases with Death Coil. Death Coil hits multiple targets now. Dots tick out faster. We got Army of the Dead for single target damage. So we got quite a bit. I was thinking maybe go Epidemic somewhere, but I don't really know what to replace it with. Maybe Harbinger or Doom for Epidemic, so I could do Giga Big AoE. Actually, that may not be a bad idea. Go for Epidemic. Because I could say, how many enemies can I hit with Death Coil? So Death Coil will hit for 6,100, and then we'll say cleave to a secondary guy for, yeah, so you basically hit for 12,000. So for 2,000. So how many enemies do I need to hit? Like 6? Above 6, I Epidemic. So I'm mainly into Epidemic that much, really. I don't know how many big pulls you can really do here. Maybe like Whelpling pull would be kind of big. Maybe some of the later pulls would be kind of big. You know what? I don't think I actually need that. I don't think I actually needed that badly. I can just stay with what I had. I think I'll be okay. We are missing a Mo. Hey, Shem. Got us some more build, maybe get someone else at DK. Well, you got his gear. Just trying to figure out his build. Yeah, how long do we gotta wait? Is it like, is he doing professions or something? I mean, if you just gotta figure out what talents he wants to do, like want to take a second, I'm okay with that. But if he's trying to get professions and trinkets and other stuff, then maybe we could replace him. But yeah, I don't want to kick him out just because, like, you know, because we're impatient. He said nah. Get someone else. Okay, okay, friend. No go. It's okay. TY for coming. Uninvite. We're gonna grab somebody else, boys. Onomas, who wants to join in? Anybody in chat want to join? Hey, Dad, what's up, Lucky? How you doing, my man? Epidemic AoE damage. Epidemic is AoE damage. Oh, yeah, so you'll spread to everybody. Wait, hold on. So Epidemic on 2 targets, everybody will take, like, what, 5,000 damage? And Epidemic on... Wait, no, it's 2,000 to the person, 1,000 to everybody. So it's like 3,000, basically. Or... Yeah, so that's about 1,000. But it's also 2,000. How many enemies do I want to... Do I go epidemic then, chat? How many enemies do I hit with epidemic then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is like 6,000, but it'll cleave to second target, so it's like 12,000 basically. Epidemic is like one target, it's 2,000. Two targets, both take almost 3,000 actually. But then also do 1,000 each other. So it's 6,000, 8,000. Then you have 3 targets together. All would take about 3, so that's 9,000. And it'll take the extra 3, 12,000. So 4 targets and above epidemic is better. Okay, I do take epidemic then. Yeah. Quick math. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong. We got an evoker. Let's go. That's a madam level right there, by the way. Title, no! Wait. Yeah. Sorry. Title. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Title. I actually know him. No. Okay, we got a guy. Title, I'll get you in next if I can. Any new changes for character customization Dragonflight, which would be character styles of EE? I don't think there's any new character changes now. I think if any new character changes are up, it's probably going to be on Evokers, yeah? Alright, let's do a quick raid check, we'll be good to go. Look at this guy, dude, he's ready. He's got crafted gear and everything. I wonder how much cheesy stuff he's got. If any cheesy gear at all. As soon as the man's ready. Give us a quick countdown and we're good to go. I don't have food or nothing, but hopefully we'll be okay. I'm also being coached for random mastery. Let's go. Master's kind of big. Alrighty. Warlock. I definitely want to give Warlock a try at some point. GG is best. I'll make sure it is. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no new character customizations for now then. Maybe in the future update. Relevant runs it down. Still Big L. That's unfortunate, man. Big unfortunate. You want to just fight one guy at a time? I mean, we can do that. Does he get a skirt strikes anyway? Oh god, my dots are just fading so quickly. I need to go big AoE here, hopefully soonish. Zellum is dead? Nothing works, WTF. What the? Are we dead? Is everything okay? Loopy? Are you good? Can't press spells. Reload? What do you mean can't press spells? Yeah, just do slash reload or something. Relog maybe? Tab out. I'm chilling. Yeah, no, I'm actually just chilling. Are you good? Because if we ran in, reloaded, there we go. Yeah, just do a reload. Alright, go in, my guy. Go. Top board to reload. Yeah, I did. Go big, man. Go for sizable pulls. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna go big cooldowns here. Only big AoE. Drop another Death and Decay. I don't really know if I should be dropping Death and Decay like that. This is maybe a little bit too much. But definitely want to make sure my dots are rolling in. So I think on 4 or 5 targets, definitely I want to do Epidemic and stuff. If I can. Might as well be chilling. Panic popping off, actually. What the? I wonder what build he's doing. Stun? AMS? No, okay. ABF? I thought maybe. This could be okay. So I got some cooldowns. I don't know if I should go in now. With more CDs though. Okay, well now I feel like I should pop CDs. Dude, I feel like I'm just swimming in resources right now. It's actually kind of insane. Okay, we're doing stuff. We're doing work. I like that. I'm gonna drop down one of these. I hope we'll be okay. Also gonna be a lot better at the whole, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I gotta be a lot better at the whole, like, making sure Oh, how are we down, by the way? Loopy? Oh, I'm parried. I actually had to parry there. Loopy, are you okay? So you're okay. And then you just kind of... Did you get hit by the big AoE mechanic? Is that like a movement thing? Just try to avoid the big AoE thing that he does. That big circle. You don't want to get hit by it. I know you're a tank, but like, you just want to get hit by it in the first place. Yeah, just avoid it. Yeah, avoid that. You just be a little careful with that one, and I think it'll be okay. He does that quite a bit. We can pull small if you want me to. You can go a little bit smaller on our pulls if you need to, my guy. We don't need to like rush it. As long as you have a decent pace. Yo, Discord, head up with the link. Yeah, go for it, my guy. Feel free. I also gotta get a lot better at the hold, like running into a guy with a buff. As soon as I get a buff, like Zillion used to run into that guy. There we go. I keep losing that buff. And I keep getting stunned by it. I'm like only one or the other. It's only one way or another way with me. Also, we could probably bait this guy into a wall if we do it right. I think he charges to one of us, so I'm gonna try to see if I can... Yeah, so this way he's gonna end up baiting over there. And then we made more friends that way. Okay, no, we're fine. Hopefully I'm okay. IBF it. We more dragon friends. Trying to clear as much as I can. More dragon friends. Nice. So far so good, chat. I feel like the dots eventually do end up kind of like coming out on top. Epidemic definitely does quite a bit. Dude, Virulent Plague, the fact that that's my top damage, I'm actually a big fan of. I'm actually a super big fan of that. I think it's really cool. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me. Just make sure we're dodging these. And whoever gets the debuff, you gotta run out with it. Yeah, I gotta run. And then we go far. Make some space. Look at that single target boss damage through chat. Ooh, doing work. Okay, I want to make sure we dot all these whelplings. Got AMS here. Oh, big epidemic maybe? Yeah, big epidemic. Big AoE. Oh my god, that is so good. Yo, oh, this spec is so fun, man. Chat, this is actually insane. So now we got our pet empowered. Got ourselves empowered too. Got a debuff for a while. It looks like me and the Evoker gotta run into each other. We'll run into each other now. All these whelplings are in. A couple epidemics. A couple of them. Big AoE. Panic now popping back off. I like that. I should have definitely done a lot better with the ads. If I dot him up a little bit quicker, I think would have been okay. Evoker's dead. Oh, he's lagging, dude. I saw him slide down for a second. Poor guy. Hold on, I'll try to see if I can bear res him over here. My man's gotta get up. There he is. So we'll be chilling. Nice. That felt great, man. That felt awesome. Although I feel like, yeah, I lost out on Bursted Swords, dude. That big Bursted Swords build actually pops off so hard. Oh my god, that is so strong. Look at that. So we did Epidemic for AoE, but he straight up just bursting swords on me. Okay. This will be interesting. I think his is going to be better for huge AoE builds. But, I don't know. We'll see. I actually like your build a lot. What kind of setup did you go for? Specifically. You went for... Okay, so all the way to Unholy Assault, Death Rod, into Super Strain. So you got the disease as well. Okay, that should be pretty good. Loop, you can go either way, my guy. If you do this guy, we're gonna have to pop some cooldowns for him. Definitely need some CDs there. Make sure you don't get hit by frontals if you can help it. Try to pre-AMS it. I think I actually was able to AMS the Rolling Thunder ahead of time. Oh, the Evoker's probably gonna die. That guy just... By the time he actually finally got to us, he's dead. Poor guy. Poor guy. We can give ourselves a defensive. We should be chilling. Hopefully. I don't want to really commit too many cooldowns on this guy. Just yet. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of take those CDs into the next trash pack. Are we gonna be okay? No, we're fine. We're chilling. We are chilling. Let's not get into groups. That's unfortunate, my guy. Can't interrupt them really. Trying to DPS these spell weavers as fast as I can here. Because you can't really interrupt them that well. Or I can't really interrupt them well. I don't have stuns or anything. Okay, well, if we're gonna pull him. Trying to grab them all together. Yeah, really gotta focus that guy down if we can. Gonna die. Could grip him maybe. Can maybe kick him. Got him. Actually got a kick there. Maybe I can go for grippy hand. So you come out of the way. I got nothing for this one. Maybe heal. Nothing. Hold on. I could maybe grip him next. These are the only guys that are like super scary to deal with. Spell weavers. These other guys are not bad at all. Group people IG. Is it early? What's going on? Doesn't make any sense as it scales. You know, crafting gear is good for mystery. I'm trying to get into groups, but apparently people don't want it for 100 item level. Crafting gear, I mean, when it comes to like random groups, people are always gonna want somebody that has like the highest item level possible. That's, yeah, like depending on what kind of dungeon you're doing too. Like if you're just doing like a +5 or +2, 3, like one of the lower keys, I don't think anybody will really care about crafted gear, honestly. But yeah, like. I don't think you're going to be able to get into too many groups with crafted items specifically. If that makes any sense. But it really depends, right? It really depends, honestly. Look like what kind of a setup you got for gear. I'm going to drop down one of these for us. Hope that helps us. Drop the thick more often. Gotta go for a knock up on these guys. It's one of them. Ravager is actually doing quite a bit of damage, boys. Look at this guy. I like it. Oh no, Evoker! Oh no! Oh, that got rezzed. Probably should have stayed dead. That guy's struggling, man. I did say something about lagging earlier, so hopefully we'll be okay. Hi, what's up, Cursing? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Seems to be possible, viable hate one-hand hate spec, though. Think so? Two-hand warrior? Yo, one-hand warrior should be pretty good. I definitely want to give Fury a try at some point. If we can finish this dungeon fast enough, we can maybe get a 5-man group together and dive in a dungeon. I'll probably play warrior in that one, chat. I definitely should try some warrior at some point. Okay, big AoE. Big go. Oh, a big cleave too. I'm trying to see if I can grip that guy. Burden ambition gives me enough time to at least get a bit of a setup. Yo, pancake with panic. I keep calling him pancake for some reason, but panic with huge burst and AOE. I'm liking it. Look at that, dude. A Bonasha limb together with the burstings. My God, those things are good. We're not doing too bad, chat, though. This disease build isn't doing too bad. It cleans up good. It cleans up kind of good. This will run somebody with a buff. Oh yeah, definitely give me in here. Am I gonna get stunned? Probably, right? Maybe I AMS it? AMS it ahead of time? Yes, you can just AMS it. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so Death Knight isn't gonna struggle with this affix at all. Because you can just AMS things. Oh, hell yeah. That's so good. Good to know, though. That means this affix shouldn't be a problem for you at all. Also, runic weapon feels fantastic, by the way. I don't use it as often as I should, but when I do, my god. Also, my tears up with glitch infusion. I haven't even paid attention to it at all. But it's doing work, chat. Kill's doing a good job keeping us up, by the way. I like Resto. Very, very effective. Okay, so we got one more Cinder Weaver we gotta deal with, and we'll be chilling. Hey, what's up, Reeve? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this evening, my fan? I'm gonna run into the healer, I think, here. I got nothing for that guy. Ah, maybe. Okay, grip. That'll work. Big heal. Dodging. As much as I can. I gotta back up out of there for a second. Legendborn to heal myself. Yeah. Wait, Legendborn damage doesn't that also help out the healing, I imagine? Yeah, I'm actually gonna pop cooldowns here just to make sure we're dealing with these guys effectively. Big dome. Oh my god, that guy got cleaved so hard. I think he took 2 of those fireballs at once. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna live that. No way. Hell, even just living one of these things can be tough. Nice. Don't have a kick. Hopefully he has AMS. Hopefully this other guy has AMS, because if you have AMS, you can live this. Oh, Evoker charging it. Evoker just kind of glitching in on his horse. Like a knight in shining armor. I like that. Wheel of Fortune up and running. No, I did not. No, I haven't really had the time to look into it yet. No, I definitely should though. Привет, Dalaran, хорошая стима. Большое спасибо, Паша. Здорово, здорово. I know it looks super fun. My god, it's so good. Enough to main. Honestly, for me, it's a competitor for like something I could potentially main. Honestly, yes. Hopefully we can get Lust. Maybe? Evoker Lust? Quick evoking Lust. Maybe? I kick that one. We'll cleave him down for a bit. AMS this. Okay, run out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we did Lust. Okay, somebody lusted. Oh, Evoker did lust it. Oh, hell yeah. Watch it, watch it. That's about to be in. Give it some space. Yep. Evoker, please run out of there. Nice. Good. Good. Okay, I lost my buff immediately. That's fine. I'll live with it. Watch out. Kick. If you can drag them together a little bit, that'd be awesome, so I can cleave them down. But it's fine if you can't. Look at the damage, chat. And I want to show you the breakdown after this. I want to show you the breakdown of my damage after this. Because that's going to be fun. That's probably the best part. Yeah, we gotta cleave him down a little bit. I'll cleave early in hopes that maybe somebody else can get the next one. Yep, dive into the dome if you can. Now we're back out. Run, run, yep, run. Oh god. We could probably get that guy up and running a bit here. Hold on. Yeah, we can. Here we go. Oh, he may be dead. Hope he doesn't die. Yeah, if he's careful enough. We'll just cancel each other out. I got the kick. Oh yeah, tank. We need you out there, man. We need you. I can't be tanking this thing. Oh, tank is dead. Maybe just kill the boss. AMS and just kill the boss. AMS and just nuke the boss. Just kill it. Kill it. Oh my god, it's so close. Just gotta, Loopy, you gotta run him out. You can't keep him. Oh man. Okay, this is a breakdown, chat. It's a lot of just dots, man. Disease is my top damage. Then it's my ghoul and my death coil. I'm literally a range class as a melee death knight. It's so fun. It's my favorite. Has to be my favorite playstyle. So just disease by himself, do dot damage, dot damage, dot damage, and even a little bit of dot damage here. But like a good portion of my damage is dots. So good. I love it. Yeah, Zalem is just kind of dead all the time though. Poor guy. Is this game broken? He has like 180 health, or is that just like our gear? Because this guy got a full crafted gear. Like it looked like he was prepared and ready, man. You know what I mean? He's got all the crafted pieces, all the bonuses. Man's literally built to make some damage happen. Now we won't have Lust, which is unfortunate, but we'll just have to go without it then, yeah. Panic is doing good too. Look at that, death coils, festering wounds. Pet's doing damage too. His build is a little bit different than mine. Beta is beta, we don't know top DPS yet. Yeah, it's too early to tell what's gonna be top DPS. A little early. We get some cleave in here. And I think I'll let somebody else kick. Or not. Am I the only one kicking this ad here? It definitely feels like it, because no kick, no kick, no kick. Did nobody expect for a kick? Zally, why are you dead again? Zalem, what are you doing? Where are you? Okay, I see where Zalem is at. Okay, we got a B-res on him. Good. We're in a bad spot right now. Can we okay, I guess we come to you. Or not. Oh, it's... Just don't put him in the fire. Oh, now we gotta fight him in the fire. That's my biggest problem. I can kick. I got that kick. Please, you gotta be in melee. You can't be in range like that. You can't be in range like that. Oh no. Take, Loopy. Yeah, I'm better than the boss. Just keep him. If it's fire, run. Just far. And you gotta be in melee of this guy right here. Of the ads. Because they will attack us. If it's fire, run. Go. Just far. Just like move as far as you can. It's fine. We'll follow you. Just go far. Just go far. You don't need to play with fire. Playing with fire is bad. Setting a fire is bad. So just go far. Take some distance. You know what I mean? Is it scaled properly? Oh, is it scaled properly? It looks like he is scaled. Evoker joke? Is it scaled properly? Questionable tank. It's Loopy. I mean, I don't think Loopy maybe tanks a lot in Mythic Plus dungeons. I don't know how if he's done a lot of tanking on the beta. I think he only recently got beta too. So it may be one of those things where he's playing a spec class he doesn't really play in a dungeon he doesn't really know that well. So yeah, just easy, just fire, run away, just go far. We'll follow you. With the further we were from fire, because the ads will spawn where we stand. So we're not on fire, the ads can spawn on us. And then you gotta stand next to this little ads and then run them out. Fire, run. That's all. On beta to Demi Blizz. Yeah, dude, hopefully they'll send more invites, especially in like the last month. But like the game is also coming out in a month, so I don't know how many more invites they're gonna do. Okay, World MS lag. I have no idea. I would have no clue then, my guy. I would check the PC to see if you're not downloading anything in the background. I used to have a buddy who ran Netflix in the background all the time, or Steam would just keep constantly updating his games. That's all I could think of. But I feel like if somebody hasn't figured out like the connection issues by now, in what year 2022, it's like I don't really know how much more advice I could really give. But yeah, just make sure nothing's running in the background. You're good. And just move early. If you got that much MS, just move early. Zelly! Oh my god! What happened? No, not Zelly! Okay, we got a kick. Good. Kicks are good. You see? You just gotta hold W and just run in the other direction. Oh, both get cancelled out. Yeah, get far. Make sure we meld early. There we go. Now we're chilling. So I feel like we're just four-manning this at the, I guess. But we'll give it the best shot we got. The best four-manning shot we got. Oh, I just noticed. I think Panic is kicking the ad's first cast, which is the uninterruptible cast. I think that's what he ends up kicking. Because I just saw a Death Knight like kick animation. The first cast you can kick, the second one you kick. You just gotta be very, very careful. Yeah, look, now we're just walking from fire. Yep, just walking from fire, and the ads can only spawn where we are. They can't spawn in the fire. You just take one of our locations, so we can kind of almost like bait it. I'm sure there's gonna be like easier ways to bait it as well. Look, first cast, can't interrupt it. It's okay, just let it go. This one you can kick. There we go, and I can kick the next one. I got this one. Beautiful. Beautiful. We don't have a kick for this next one, unless the Residue got it, or the tank got it. Yeah, that's what we do. Just make sure we don't touch those Storm Infusers, guys. Those are the dudes that will be a little bit like rough to deal with, because they do a lot of damage. Yep. First we don't kick. Second one I think he kicks. Yep. There it goes. Beautiful. There it is, boys. They're doing it. You guys are gamers right now. You guys are literally gaming the hell out of this boss. Watch out. Got a frontal. Beautiful. Inferno, we can interrupt it, or we can stop it with damage. Move the boss out. Good movement. Good movement. Awesome. Because we have the whole boss room to fight with, man. Okay, so this ad is going to be up next. He got the army. I'm going to get the army as well. We just got to make sure we get the kicks on this guy. And hopefully we don't get like hit by bad AoE. There we go. I'm tanking now? That's unfortunate. Do we have Loopy staying in the lava? It looks like Loopy did stay in lava. Did you die to lava? Searing wounds, searing wounds, searing wounds, searing wounds, Inferno blast, searing wounds. Is that lava? Well, one of those things is lava, so I think that's what happened, but I could be wrong. CR, combat res? No, we don't have any. We don't have one for 5 minutes. Does a mem still hit like a truck? Yeah. Yes, it does. Down on DPS hurts us too much. Should we just like remake a group real quick just so we can get another dungeon done? Because we have about 3 minutes before the end Mythic Plus testing. Or should we just keep going? Because they might just kick us out too. They may kick us out of dungeons anyway. I say we should just keep going. Zelly just gotta move, man. You just can't stand still, you gotta move. Just literally insta cast and move. That's all you gotta do, and you shoot, nothing should hit you. And just don't stand in the fire, like a good distance away. You got like a 30-yard range, but 25-yard range. But yeah. Zelly just gotta move. Or no? Healer left? Alright, unfortunate, man. Well, there it is, boys. Healer left, so I don't know if we can get into one more. It's probably gonna do what we did last week, like kick people out of the dungeon. Yeah, why you kick it so early, I don't understand. I think it was panic kicking because he saw a cast and he just like automatically like kicked it. Oh, you mean like kicking before the cast is over? There's a little bit of latency on beta. There's a little bit of latency. I know you're supposed to like wait until like it's about to finish cast and then you kick. But there's a little bit of latency and sometimes it's just easier just to get the kick early. Just to make sure you don't miss it. Like, there's some like, sometimes there's a random delays in abilities. So I just want to make sure like I don't miss my kicks. So there have been times where I'm just like, I press the kick as it's about to be over and it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Finishes and then my character goes to kick. And it's like, I know that I pressed it ahead of time. So I'm just gonna counter for that as best I can. It's like, once fix it? Yeah, you good, my guy, you good. What are the arcade mages? Dude, I would love to play some arcade mage. It's so fun. I wish I got to spend more time this week playing more Mythic Pluses. But yeah, I wish, man. I wish. Honestly, I don't even know if they should keep, if they should take away the NPCs, like, once the clock strikes 7. I feel like they should just stay permanently, and just so you can do Mythic Plus anytime you want to. I think that'd be really fun. But I'm sure they're just trying to, like, for us to test, not to figure out strategies for these dungeons. Although, I find it so fun, man. It's like the perfect environment to test your class at all times. 175 MS and new things. Yeah, it can be a little rough. Internet died at home. All good, Zelen. Don't worry about it. It happens, man. Just for the record, if you want to test specs, you can go to PTR and test level 16. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can totally do that. It's just, I feel like I get a little bit more value when it comes to testing classes when I have like something to hit that's going to be kind of like deadly and dangerous. So like in dungeons, they actually have like bosses that are all attackable and like mechanics are happening and all that. It's like the look at that, disappeared. It's like the perfect place to test the class in different situations, because you get single target, you got AoE situations, you got a variety of different situations for you to play into. So yeah, you can test at level 60. Like if at level 60, if you still could do Mythic Plus dungeons over on PTR, I think we'd be doing a lot more dungeons, man, on PTR. Imagine doing like Upakara or Tazavesh with these new changes. How many classes would feel so much better to play? I feel like that would feel insane. The dungeon I played Lee's was for some take of the boss. I'll give my guy. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Sometimes you can't win them all, right? So it happens. Don't worry about it, Loopy. Like I told you, Chad, like it's either maybe like he hasn't had much experience in a prot warrior, or maybe he has much experience in that one specific dungeon, and that turned out to be the case. But it's a lot better, yeah, a ton better in AoE. A lot better than it was, man. We don't have the final tuning, but they're a lot better than they were. Warrior or Mage and Dragonflight, both are actually kind of good. Man, that's a tough one. I wish we didn't have as much downtime as we did on those dungeons, and I could have just spent more time on like different characters. We got like what, Vengeance Demon Hunter, Shadow Priest yesterday, Feral Druid. There was one more class yesterday. I forget what. Was it a healer, Mistweaver? I wish I got to play Warrior and Mage though. My goodness. But the first dungeon took a while to get together, and second one had issues. But both are really good, honestly. Mysterio Monk, dude, they were so fun, honestly. I think yesterday that might have been my highlight, that or Feral. But definitely did enjoy a lot of Mistweaver. That was so good. Feral's a lot better? Yeah, a ton. Bite builds are not really a thing anymore. So bite builds are going to be a thing to a degree, but not nearly like... The game is going to allow for more bleed opportunity, more sustained damage gameplay. Bites are still a thing, but not like the dominant only way to really build. Because right now in Shadowlands, like you can go for like a heavy bleed build, which works for PvP. But like bites is your bread and butter. The harder you bite, the more effective you are. Bleeds are kind of okay, but at the end of the day, bites save the day. That's just kind of like how Feral is in Shadowlands. Here, they've gave you a lot more support for bleed gameplay, while toning down bites a little. Bites is still effective. You can still make a gnarly bite build if you want to, but like if you want to go full bleed kitty and just really just rot things down with rips and rakes, you can. And yeah, it's you get more options rather than just only bites. So in the way I feel like it's better. Don't play some Windwalker, dude. Oh my god, Windwalker feels so good to play. Like Mistweaver feels good, but Windwalker and Mistweaver play so similarly now because both can cleave with their blackout kicks and they can build up that same like jab, triple blackout kick combo. My god, they really feel so good to play. Windwalker would be amazing. Yeah, honestly, like this is why Monk is one of my considerable. Why I'm considering Monk as a potential main going forward, man. They're so good. The most toxic PvP right now. Any spec that's running the Darkmoon card. I would say that those specs are pretty strong. Any spec that's running the Darkmoon cards right now, those are the most toxic. But besides that, I don't know actually. That's a great question. That's a fantastic question. I have no idea. What do you consider other than Monk? So I'm considering, this is what I'm considering for a main. So far I think it's down to Monk, Death Knight, because they're just both really, really good and really fun. I like Warrior. I'm surprisingly very much enjoying Warrior. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did, but I really, really like it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I really like it. Besides Warrior, what else is there? Shaman. Their class tree is excellent. Just class tree alone, I'm very, very excited for. Specs are awesome as well. But class tree, my god, the utility support is huge. The class of Evoker is also really good. And of course, there's Rogue, man, which I was thinking Rogue was going to be the class that falls off. But it's looking better in Dragonflight. It's kind of crazy. Death Knight, oh my god, it's so good. Shadow Priest is tanky now? Shadow Priest are a lot tankier than before. Yeah, they definitely have a lot more survivability. A lot more survivability tools that should make them a lot stronger. Definitely. A lot more instant cast abilities. Yeah, they're really good as well. The boss, in my opinion, has nothing to do with the party. He needs to stand close to the boss and drop it close and just move to right and tank an easy mob. Sure, I don't disagree. There's definitely ways to like optimize it. I'm not gonna disagree with that one, chat. Not at all. I wish they didn't take away Mythic Plus dungeons, man. Those are actually really fun. Wait, can we also do like Mythic Zeros too? Oldemon Legacy? Should we do Mythic Zero Oldemon real quick and just join it? So we can hop in. Maybe they'll let us in. Potentially. I will need to adjust my build if we do that. Yeah, something like that. I like that there's still people trying to queue for 12s and 15s. I'm pretty sure it kicks them out though, doesn't it? Or does it not kick them out? Does it find a way to like break it so they're still inside? I wonder. Because they are still in. I probably don't want to do slam here, don't I? And I want to bleed. Bleed. Yeah, something like that. You build tomorrow? You think so? Maybe. They did do one on Tuesday, which was surprising. But it's very possible they could do a build tomorrow, yeah. Very, very possible. Didn't realize this setup has a Stormbolt in there. But yeah, this setup, this spec right now, the Fury in particular, my god, it's so good. Sigma Modifier in particular, I like that a lot. There's a 450 worm on Dungeon Queue with WTF. You mean on live or on the beta? Because in the beta I can see it, because there's a lot of crafting gear you can make in order to give yourself like super giga high item level. That or it's a bug. That or it shows you like his bugged item level. Which is a possibility. Let's just talk about me. Are people actually still able to queue? I mean, I'll try setting up. I highly doubt people can actually still queue. Highly doubt it. I'm surprised this, oh, they took another guy. Unfortunate. I could maybe join him as a prot. What's healing him? Right now, what is healing me actually? Is it like my... I think it's the bleed. I think it's this bleed right here, gushing one, because it is a heal. And it can cleave to nearby targets, as long as Bloodthirst crit. That's probably it. That's probably what passive is healing me. If it spreads to multiple targets. It's not really doing it effectively though. I think I need a lot more crit in order for it to spread more consistently. Why, did it look like a lot of healing? I think in AoE if you're maybe really strong at healing. Especially if you go for like a heavy crit build with his Bloodthirst. Very, very possible. That or maybe I have like leech somewhere. I do have 5% leech. So maybe it's that leech? Could be leech. But yeah, this pick feels really good to play, man. Feels awesome. Except my window keeps breaking here. So it is kind of bugging. It is definitely kind of bugging. Okay, yeah, weird. Yeah, I missed my Arms Warrior meta meme. Was there really Arms Warrior meta meme? Hold on, where? Yeah, so it looks like nobody's actually taking these, taking groups. I don't know why they're listed. I would just kind of try to see if I could join. Maybe somebody found a way inside of these dungeons, but I don't think so. I think they'll probably just say when AFK or something. Actually, we're work to get paid. What did I miss? What's up, Sal? How you doing, my man? Actually work to get paid? Is that like a jab at me or something? Oh no. How much Holy Paladin have you tested? We actually didn't do a dungeon as a Holy Paladin before. We did like a melee build. Holy Paladin melee build I think is going to be very effective. I'm not really sure how I feel about that caster build though. Maybe caster build will be effective in Mythic Pluses or Raid. Oh, probably not Mythic Pluses. Maybe in Raids. Probably in PvP, just because you actually have moments where you can stand still. Just got to cast out very quickly. But yeah, I've tested them. They don't feel as bad. They don't feel like all that new. I feel like that's one thing that a lot of paladins can agree on. The class of paladin doesn't really feel all that new in Dragonflight. That actually gonna take me. Ruby life pulls. I mean, we can try it. This guy, I don't know how we're gonna go to Ruby, but this guy did take us. We got a group. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but he did take us in. We do have a 5-man. Ruby, right? Okay, apparently we got in a group. Even though the dungeon mobs are gone, so we can't get in. I just wanted to see what the guy was trying to do. I'm trying to put a group together. I just want to see what happens, just see what he says. It's over there like, hey, teleport guys in here. This guy's gonna relist? He's relisting? What? Okay, I'm gonna ask him, man. I'm asking a question. Hey, DH, how do we get into the dungeon? See what he says. I just want to see what he's thinking about, man. Because he put a group together for this dungeon. And he's actually relisted. This guy just says GG. Because the lead of Demon Hunter didn't say anything. He just relisted us. He was trying to put a group together. And he invited this guy. Is he trolling? Is he messing with us? He's gotta be messing, right? Like, is that just be sitting here just relisting trolling? Pure war? NPC. It says here NPC. Lol. Okay, port. I'm gonna tell him port into the dungeon. Because he literally says here warrior NPC LOL. Like, does he actually maybe see an NPC on his screen? Is that what's going on? Oh wow. He just says, oh wow. I wanted to see what the guy was going on about. DG is disabled, where's the NPC? You see it, right? What's going on? B52 wingspan. Imagine Tauren Demon Hunters. That is a pretty big wingspan, honestly. Can you imagine playing Tauren Rogue? Dude, I would love to play some Tauren Rogue, man. That'd be great. Yeah, Tauren Rogues are actually going to be pretty OP. Like the AoE stun and the crit damage, that's going to be huge. I think it actually could possibly be one of the better racials. This crit damage of dwarves is really good, and Tauren crit damage and extra health is just going to make him tankier. Yeah, that guy left now. Okay. I just wanted to see what the guy was trying to do. He was trying to put a group together, you know, get us all 5-man in here. But it's like, the dungeon NPC is there, boys. I'm like, yeah, you see it? And he's like, yeah, I see it. Okay, pour it in. And he got quiet. And I was like, wait, where's the NPC? And then left. I just wanted to see what the goober was gonna do, man. I wanted to see what that goober was gonna do. Let's do a random, man. So you can queue for random real quickly. Top 5 DPS, 5 specs trees so far. Like spec trees that I like and why. Like in terms of the design. Does it have to be spec tree? Can I talk about class tree? Spec tree. Well, I like the one for Algeth'ar Rogue. I like the one for Unholy Death Knight a lot. I like the Evoker one, the healer one. I like the disc-based spec tree in Shadow. I kind of like the Fury, like the freedom of playstyle, and I also like Beast Mastery. The reason I want to say Beast Master is because it adds some more depth to the play style of the spec, and I like that a lot. I think there's quite a lot of choices how you can build yourself, and you can really change the way you play, while still being all about kill commands and pets and bleeds and summoning sometimes. But you can really go into heavy, like pet zoo summoner build. Sure, can talk about class. Yeah. So then, if you like class tree and spec tree, I mean, rogues and shamans probably have some of the best class trees in the game, easily. Like really good abilities. I also think warrior class tree is really good too. There's quite a lot of choices, quite a lot of options. Warriors in particular, I like the capstone trees, you know? I got like the whole avatar, how you can control which buff you get with it. So it feels like there's a lot more agency to the player. I like the whole Thunderstorm bleed mechanic. I like the spear and the CC control that it adds to it. Shockwave and the control that it adds to it. I loved when we had the ability to get wrenching stomp, where we could pull things over to you. Imagine pulling them all and shockwaving them. It would have been great for control, but yeah, it's kind of lost a little bit of a pizzazz in there. I like how there's a little bit of a bit of survivability and CC and defensives sprinkled into the warrior tree. Like you pick up a lot of stuff to really like modify gameplay at the very top. I enjoy that a lot, but I really like the capstone trees. I think they're really good. I also like the rogue capstone trees because that's where you really have some gameplay altering choices of how you can play. Can I do random again? Oh, you guys can queue up for sure. I was just trying to figure out something to do since the Mythic Pluses are gone. So I decided to queue up. If you guys randomly queue up and somebody leaves the group, I'm sure you guys will end up fighting me here. Smite! Hey! That's my bud! That's my friendo! Smite! Mr. Smite, dude. So Smite got a hell of a build as a warrior. Are we scaled in here? We're not scaled, so I gotta get better I don't have better trinkets. That's so sad. I'll go with crits. Smite, what kind of a build has he got, man? He's a warrior main too, so he's got some good gear. Okay, so he's single-minded fury just like me, except he's going for like that not single-minded. He's annihilation build. So he's an auto attack to hander build, which is going to be interesting. That together with this could be really good, by the way. Jesus, that could be so good as a combo. Hell yeah. DK brute going in, brute force charging in. Try to see if I can just deal with this. It's just me and the tank, man. Just me and the tank. Oh, they're yelling a lot more. I don't remember them yelling as much as they did before. A lot more yelly. Big executes. Yeah, they're doing a lot of yelling. I'm actually very surprised how yelly they are. Good to see the blood is still, don't need a healer. Yeah, I mean, it's a heroic, so like, none of the mobs are really all that scary. But blood, it does have a lot of survivability. Quite a bit of survivability. And I'm a big fan of some of the play styles they got going on. I feel like that's the one spec that I'll play the most. Let fly? That's what they keep yelling, is let fly. I was trying to figure out, like, what the hell are you yelling the entire time? Yeah, this spec feels great, man. Smite also got a pretty good build too. Oh, they a lot of yelling actually. They added a lot of voice lines. That's kind of neat. I don't hate that. I feel like my build is probably going to be a little bit better. I like pure single target. While Smite's maybe better in AoE. Just because single Mighty Fury I think benefits heavily in single target. Yeah. Or maybe I need to pop more cooldowns more often. Oh, he's got enchants too? Okay. So he's like fully geared, fully enchanted, everything. I'm just like very basic tier gear. Single target should be kind of okay though. Oh my god, look at the rage I'm generating. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm literally rotating between a Bloodthirst and a Rage and Blow, man. Literally between the two. That is so good. My god. Shout to the Stone. I don't think I want to pop a cooldown here yet. Okay, so that's gonna be the one where you want to pop a cooldown. Pop a Reflect. I don't know if that'll help me any. There we go. Execute bonuses. Alright, Smite got some damage now. I want to see if that's his cheesy trinkets and stuff. or if it's like, I want to know if I'm losing to gear or if I'm losing to like actual smite. That's how I want to feel. I want to know, dude, I'm losing to gear. I am actually just losing to gear. What is this damage? What is this frozen devotion? Okay, chat. Alright. I am a little salty that I didn't pick one up with myself, honestly. So, I definitely a little salty here that I'm losing to a weapon enchant. The Final Impulse dungeon in the first season, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, there's gonna be 4 new dungeons from Dragonflight that's gonna be as part of the season. There's gonna be doing 4 Dragonflight dungeons and then 4 non-Dragonflight dungeons for the first season, and then it'll rotate which dungeons are gonna be part of this season right after. I like these little cyclones they've added to give you a little bit more like a leg up when it comes to flying and stuff. There we go. Привет, здорово, Jeff. Здорово, здорово. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Losing to a weapon enchant, boys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is Smite out there fighting someone else? Yeah, he's actually his. Actually, he's just going fighting someone else entirely. He doesn't even need to tank. With an enchant, he's just gonna blast everything out of the way. I need to get myself one of those, man. None of my characters have those enchants or anything like that. So I need to get myself to craft it on one of my characters. That'll just need to like maximize and make it myself. I'm sure it's pretty easy. Does it look sick? Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, this one is definitely one of the fan favorites right now. The fact that you can Dragonfly in this dungeon has been like one of the highlights. A lot of people seem to like it. We can do kind of okay in AoE, I think. Like, we can AoE quite a bit. Yeah, this is not a bad build at all, Single Mighty Fury. I do wonder what will be the biggest difference between Single Mighty Fury and like Titan's Grip. Besides, like, you know, the obvious weapon stuff. Hopefully they'll be both fairly competitive, though. My god. Oh my god. Both of them just popped off. He was a spear. I'm playing like a bleed over damage over time build. You got the big spear build. Top 5 hard descending spells. Probably like Lightning Bolt from Enhancement Shaman. That or Elemental Blast right now. One of the top 5 for sure. I'd say like the Arcane Mage wombo combo with like the Meteor, Arcane Blast, Barrage could do quite a lot of damage if an enemy is in execute range. I'd say the Warrior, when you set up like a full bleed, goes arms and you go for a Colossus Smash into Avatar, Spear, and you hit for, what's it? Skullbreaker, I think it's called. Skullcracker is the one where it's like you generate rage. But if you pick up a talent, you basically cause that ability to expunge all of your dots. Like all of your dots will just kind of like immediately will drain. And like they'll tick out as soon as you press the ability. Because your dots are ticking out immediately, like it makes a pretty big chunk of hit. Like a single big hit. I would even say like Warrior, Prot Warrior Shield Slam ability. The Protection Warrior, like big shield charge ability is actually quite powerful too. Okay, did I lose to the weapon again? Not nearly as bad, no, not nearly as bad. Okay, yeah, so that was actually a little bit more even. Except I definitely didn't do as many good executes in there, because his executes are just... He's going for procs, isn't he? He has to be, right? Sudden death. Wait, am I losing out on a tier set proc here too? Sudden death, chance to reset. Okay, well I need to actually redo my build a little. I need to pick up sudden death, man. I actually need to pick up sudden death. I didn't even realize my whole tier set just isn't really getting value. I was thinking for a second, like, my executes are severely behind. Wait a second? Wait a second? Okay, hold up. Don't get a comment real quick. Because I'm thinking of maining one? Are you? Locks and M+. So Affliction and Demonology are fantastic. Destra has been a little bit on the lacking side, honestly. I'm a little bit sad about it, too. Like, there's quite a lot of people that are also sad about destruction as well. But yeah, Destro generally kind of okay currently, but not really amazing in Dragonflight so far. Been a little bit disappointing, which has been disappointing for a lot of players, honestly. A lot of people were excited to play some Destro. Okay, whoa, that Mexicans didn't work now. That Mexicans didn't work now. Hold up, hold up. Okay, a little bit more competitive. I like that. I like that. Dude, Odin's Fury as a two-hander is so good. My god. Give me the Mexican procs. There we go, VG game. Give me the Mexican procs. Woo! I'm generating so many resources. My auto attacks are insane as this single-minded spec, man. Auto attacks are getting me so many resources. It's actually ridiculous. It's criminal. Like how fast I'm auto attacking. Just living in rage, man. Yeah. That feels good to play, man. That's all the necromancers, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Should be. Hopefully. There we go. I've never actually seen the RP of this one. Never actually seen the RP. I'm surprised there is even RP here. I thought they just kind of pop up. They're like run down from the hill. That probably hurts it, doesn't it? Alright, I guess we gotta stay on her as best we can. I got nothing really. Big bleeds. Trying to see if we can pull them together. Beautiful. So I can put bleeds on all of them. Hell yeah. Did they change their mechanics any? No, you still do your thing. Yellow arrow. See if we can charge in. If you charge it on the right time, you can bypass it completely. That does feel pretty nice, honestly. Yeah, I have to worry if you can get those charges at the right time. My god, you'll be in a great spot. I'm gonna hit Shim for a bit, honestly. Executes. I felt a little bit better. Did I lose to the... Okay, I think he may have changed his weapon so he only doesn't get as many procs in Devotion. That or he's just getting super unlucky with those Devotion procs. But now I'm starting to feel like, hey, my build is actually competing against his sorta kinda. Spear Bastion is massive though there. Mobs are put together. I think he may have more crit than me for more gushing wound damage. Well, hold on. Yeah, he does get more damage out of it overall. For me, I went Thunder and Roar. I don't know. I feel like it maybe I had a similar item level because the armor was like 20. That could be a little bit closer. To one-handers? Yeah, I'm playing a two one-hander build. So with one-handers you get the single Mighty Fury combo, where while wielding a pair of one-handed weapons, your damage is increased by 5%. You also get auto attacks with one-handed, do more damage, and crits have a 50% chance to enrage you. So you basically stay permanently enraged. So you don't have to play into talents and abilities that play with your rage generation or enragement mechanic. You're basically permanently enraged at all times. So this way you're able to kind of like maintain rage at all moments, and you also can go into the Stormwood Swords, annihilate your playstyle, so your auto attacks do bonus damage, so it's a lot of passive damage increases. Like for me, I got Annihilate, so doing about 81,000 damage for him. You got two-handers, so it's doing a bit of damage for him too, but I should be able to get a lot faster attack speeds. And I wonder maybe since I'm going on dual wield, maybe haste would be better, so getting more attacks, more swings, more value that way. That are gonna stay in melee a lot better. Does the tank want to bypass or just fight stuff? Okay, so the tank wants to do a skip. A lot of people figure out skip here, by the way. How Stampede with Survival is fun to use? Stampede? I haven't tried Stampede with Survival that much, but I could give it a go. I definitely should at some point. I like people figure out the cheese to like bypass all these mobs altogether. Don't even have to fight anything at all. It's hilarious. Try to stay on this guy as best as I can, see if I can blast him out. Of course he's gonna run away. Ah! Don't put you next to the boss, please. There we go. Nice. I was trying to get as many auto attacks as I could there. I got nothing for this boss, by the way. So competing against Smite might be a little tough. but we'll try our best. Trying to stay on him as best as I can, let my auto attacks do work. Hunter, by the way, popping off. Marcus and Hunter didn't work. Look at that guy. Yeah, group them up. Hell yeah. I love that they kept that ability for Death Knights, man. That's gotta be my favorite. Out of all the abilities, that's gotta be my favorite. Oh my god. Yo, that was so good. I was just living in rage back to back, man. I do think I could maybe maximize this build a little bit better. Yeah, Smite absolutely just blew me out of the water with this one. Compare. He's doing more damage than me on rampages, executes, melees, bloodthirst. But he also does have better weapons too. So it could be down just to the secondary stats or primary stats, honestly. Competing against that guy is tough, man. We're gonna peace out. I'm out. Thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate you. Running Fury, I'm swapping to Warrior next expect because they're playing the Slam now. Yes, there is. If you are playing a I think there is a point to Slam. Is Smite using Slam? Yeah. So Slam does have a purpose. Depending on the build, right? So you have to build for it. Slam's ability is mostly useless unless you pick up Crushing Force, where Slam does an additional 60% more damage and it has a 7.5% increased crit chance, so you can crit more consistently. I think there was some other abilities. Slam, here we go. Does 20% more damage here and has another 10% chance to crit. So already Slam is like on that higher crit value immediately. Is there anything else? And then there's right here, Storm of Swords. Whirlwind has a 7-second cooldown, but does 70% more damage for Fury. And Slam has a 12-second cooldown, generates Rage, which makes it better, and deals 100% increased damage. So, yes, there is a purpose to Slam. But if you go into like the Annihilator build, you end up putting a cooldown on certain abilities, which gives them more value, but does make you play for like a slower playstyle, slightly slower build. And Slam is pretty good for that one. Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's worth. I do wonder if I could make this build a little bit better, maybe with Ravager, because I feel like my single target is kind of okay, but like, I don't know. I do think maybe if I got the same gear as Smite did, that'd be a little bit better. Trying to compete with you for every boss and trash packs. That is pretty nutty. Yeah, there was one boss where I felt like I lost a weapon in chat, but the rest of it was Smite actually just outblasted me. But as a warrior main, it's behind by a bit. I feel like it is, but also Hurricane. I would just activate every 8 seconds to gain more strength. Oh, that might be really good. But also I am 20 eye levels behind you, so I am not putting too much stock into it. Except for my weapons, like everything else is kind of behind. Plus also trinkets. If I had some better trinkets, I think it would have been okay too. But yeah. Anyone know what Red's doing? So honestly, last time I've seen Reds, I thought they were doing pretty good. The last dungeon I ran as a Evoker, this Red Pally was slamming. He was popping off. He was doing big damage, big work. That guy was putting in the effort. Though, yeah. I just don't think they're getting a lot of new stuff. But they do feel like there's a lot going on when it comes to Red. They are build testing Fury. Yeah. Wait. It's about testing, and I also have 300 hours build testing. Yeah. I don't disagree with Smite there. I think he's right about the single-minded though. I gotta figure out the Prot Tomb feels really slow compared to like Prot Warrior. I actually last time I played it was fairly fast paced. But yeah, hey Dal, what's up? Great, how you doing, my guy? Is the meta 2-1 handers? Right now the meta for Fury is probably gonna be 2-2 handers, but I have been trying to see if I can make that 2-1 hander playstyle work. I think I need more auto attack speeds. Besides like dancing blades here, I don't really know where else I can really get more auto attack speed. Unless maybe building like a haze build or something. And I could probably optimize this a little bit better. But I was trying to see if I could maybe get a bit better value off of Annihilators. I mean, they're doing good damage. Like in a single boss fight, it's not terrible damage. With every single one of my auto attacks hitting that fast. Or hitting for bonus aim. But I don't know. I'll need to chat to Smite about it. Maybe there's like a build that could work. Yo, biggest fan here? What's up, Nat? How you doing, man? Hey, how you doing? What's up, fam? Do you think War DPS will make up for the lack of utility, or in that case, Mythic plus Dungeons? I guess the question is, what lack of utility are we talking about? Because where is the thing got more utility in this expansion than the last? Not like the utility was bad to begin with, but let's take a look at the utilitarian choices. Okay, so first of all, we have Spell Reflection, which there is some argument for utility for Spell Reflection. The fact that you can maybe taunt a boss, he'll do a mechanic, you reflect it back, and then the tank takes aggro from you. That, in a sense, can be utilitarian. Having a proper, like, slow with Thunderclap is kind of utilitarian. Having a shorter interrupt, I mean, you interrupt more often, you end up benefiting your group. Does that count? For some people it does, for some people it doesn't. You still have Rallying Cry, you still got Intervene, in case things really get rough. You got Berserker Shout, so you can actually break allies out of a fear effect, which can be useful, especially in some bosses where a fear effect, or a sap, or incapacitation happens, or if you just want to prevent those effects in the first place. I can already think of, like, you get disoriented or incapacitated by... I think it's the flowers in the tree boss of Academy. So if that is a fear or incapacitation effect, which I think it's an incap or a sap, or I think it's an incap, like the poison spores or something, then you should be able to break him out of there. So for group content, like, that would be fantastic. What else we got? We got Shatter. I mean, that's not really group stuff necessarily. Shockwave, I mean, that's going to add more group utility. That's a stun for AoE. That's an AoE stun ability. I guess I also bypass Fear real quickly, but, you know, Fear's still there. But being able to stun mobs in AoE is quite fantastic. Having to do more damage also makes it, like, worth an ability cooldown. Having it have a shorter cooldown, too, means you add more control into group content. And then for, like, Fury and Arms and Prot. Fury and Arms, I don't think have any more, like, utilitarian stuff in the Spectries, do they? I think that's, like, plays into group content. Mostly for, like, group boss. There used to be a banner, but they kind of removed the banner because it was, like, really, really good. There's part where it's, like, too good. I don't really know. It's going to be really, really strong. Maybe they should drop the banner. I guess, like, Spear could also work, too, right? That's a way to, like, root enemies in place as well. And then look at Arms real quickly. I think they basically have the same utility as they do right now, but they're getting a little bit more utility in Dragonflight, are they not? I guess if you also take a look at Prot Warrior, so there is some utility we can take a look at there as well. Really look at Warrior in general. I don't really know if... Yeah, it doesn't look like Arms really gets too many, like, group benefits, group buffs. Just damage. Prot does get group benefits, though. Get real, Warrior doesn't have jack shit. Are the utilities rallying? Where's the talent? Unbreakable Will is an utility, like for party at least, like in Mythic Pluses. Shield Wall gains 1 charge, grants 50% of its side effects to party members. You also can combine it together with Avatar, where Avatar can get you Shield Wall. So you can use it a lot more reliably without having to give up your own personal defensive either. Like, there'll be moments where you want to Shield Wall and use it for the party, like you'll be able to plan ahead of it. But if you need like an emergency one, you can always hold on to Avatar for it. So it makes it a little bit more of like an option. Can I just do one of these? I just want to have all the when the talent points, like the icons are dimmed, it's hard for me to like remember which one is which. I'm just trying to be thorough, chat. I'm trying to be thorough to make sure that I got all of it. Is there more utility stuff? Trying to be thorough. Yeah, I guess it's all of it. So I'd say they still have the same utility they had before, but they do have plus extra. I guess it all depends how you look at it too. Like if you look at it like specifically raid utility and like let's say like a fight that's super, cause I feel like a lot of times people look at a warrior like how is warrior doing, and they come up with like a situation where it's the most unfavorable fight for warrior, very melee unfriendly, and there's nothing you can do in order to help benefit your group. Then it's like, yeah, it comes down to like you bring rally and battle and commanding shout. Is it commanding shout or battle shout? Battle shout, right? Battle shout. So I guess there's that, but like in Mythic Pluses, I think you bring more. There are some unique utilities you bring in that are very, very specific, like, you know, being able to berserk and break your allies that are berserk, but that could be incredibly powerful in like very key situations where there's a fear mechanic or a sap or incapacitate, like you're able just to deal and overcome it. Reflect, again, like I said, like Reflect is actually pretty good. It's just, it's going to have some specific uses where Protection Warrior will be able to use Reflect a lot better because they'll constantly the aggro. But like you'll be able to go for like a Reflect and maybe taunt a boss and be able to reflect the ability back at them. That could be very, very useful in Mythic Pluses. Like incredibly useful in Mythic Plus. I would text at RBG looking. Has anyone looked? RBG, I don't think anybody been able to test RBGs on over in the beta, so it makes it a little bit harder. So all you could really go off of is like theory of like what they're getting in terms of utility, abilities and such. A lot of tanks are becoming a lot more tankier than before. So I can kind of imagine like a Protection Warrior holding down the flag and trying to protect it long enough. Honestly, the amount of healing and self-survivability they've gotten is kind of crazy. And there's some damage capabilities too. Like you could really surprise somebody as Protection Warrior. Guardian, I feel like is going to be somewhat similar, but a lot of the like what makes him a good flag carrier or a flag sitter kind of gone. Demon Hunters are a lot tankier and they got quite a bit more damage, I guess, because they actually always had good utility. Maybe they'll be okay. I think Protection Paladins got a little bit more tankiness and they always had good CC. It's hard to tell, I know. I think it's really difficult without testing it and seeing what works, what doesn't. But I don't think Bear is going to be nearly as good as it has been recently. So it may open up opportunity for other tanks to be better. Plus, you also have Brewmaster, which I know it's not super popular, but got a lot more damage recently, and they've given him more PvP talents in order to make him a little bit more considerable as like a potential tank in PvP. Because they can slam, they got DME, and they got escape tools too, and anti-CC capabilities as well. So it may make him kind of good. Like, I wish I had like a proper like, hey, this is gonna be the best class. This is it. No speculation. Here we go. It's just we're still in the development side of Dragonflight, without like properly testing a lot of these classes in RBG environment. I can only go off of like what we've seen, what we've experienced, what we went with, and like theoretically, this is why I think classes could be good. But it's always it has a tinge of that could be, not a guarantee, because maybe next build they go and nerfing a class completely. You know, tuning is kind of, it's sporadic. There's a lot going on. So I wish I could give you guys more of like a guaranteed answer. Your utility and the stuff isn't dying enough so you do more damage. If you need utility and the stuff isn't dying fast enough, I mean, that's one way to look at it, Task. That's one way of looking at it. What do you think about Reds after the nerfs? You know what? I feel like after the nerfs it's still slap, honestly. Monks can still roll while holding the flag, kind of kills Brew for flag running. Still can't roll, is that a thing? Yeah, I guess that's a good point, but like the damage they do is actually kind of nutty. Survivability options should be a little bit, like more or less the same. It really depends like who does which tank does the most damage. Like if a tank can just one-shot burst somebody, then they can be survivable, I think they'll be okay. But yeah, like when a Demon Hunter can't carry, Warrior can leap with it, but a Monk can't roll with it, I do see your point for sure. Compared to a rogue Demon Hunter or Mage, it's absolutely nothing. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. That sounds very, very pessimistic, but yeah. Again, like we can construct like the situation where a rogue, a mage, and Demon Hunter are going to be just better than a warrior. And yes, in that situation, yeah, they're better than a warrior. I mean, Flip, are you trying to like convince yourself to like, hey, warrior isn't good, I need to play a rogue or a mage or a Demon Hunter? It sounds like you may just need to go and play those classes and just play what you enjoy. Like if it sounds to me like you're trying to like justify what warrior is bad and those other classes are gonna be better. Sounds like you may want to play those classes. What is keeps moving me? Is it this thing? Keeps swinging behind me and moves my camera. weirds me out every time like my camera randomly zooms in. But yeah, Philip, it's man, my guy, it's perfectly good time to start exploring the classes. Honestly, now's the time to explore. I honestly believe like warriors could be good. I have a lot of fun with them. I think they got some really cool stuff. Oh, what is it? Kept the wrenching impact ability because they leap with grip and then into a storm. What is it? Storm. I'm gonna not sound like an idiot here. Shockwave. I thought that was gonna be incredibly good for control, but they removed it, so I'm a little bit sad about it. Not gonna lie. Warrior Tank has always been my favorite, dude. They're so good. They're so good right now. I enjoy Warrior Tank too, man. Is Benjamin Hunter's fun tank? Yes, I enjoy it. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy it a lot. I think they've gotten like a lot of ways to like have a lot more agency in terms of the gameplay. Bleed warrior builds look really fun. Exactly. Yeah. I'm actually very excited about that, Sean. Like that sounds like you can make like some sustained damage that bypasses armor entirely. What is the boss tons of fun? Yeah, honestly, they're really good. Yeah, so maybe Philip is like, hey, maybe like warriors are bad, rogue, mage, demon hunter are better. Sounds like you should play some bench demon hunter, my guy. You know what I mean? Monks, no one catch a monk if they could. Yeah, like if monks can roll while they have flag, I think they'll be in a better spot, but I don't know. They do a lot of damage, so I wonder if that'll be enough to like make up for lack of mobility, which you would think they should have great mobility, but while holding the flag, I don't know. Yeah, tanks in PvP have always been weird. I think we can agree with that one. This is why I've never been enjoyed tanks in PvP. I've always felt like, and you guys can disagree with me on this one, I felt like it's been really difficult to like tune them or balance them for PvP, just because they're always, I feel like those are always approaches on them from like a dungeon or raid perspective first, and then like it's really difficult to like change them for PvP because I don't think it's really it's the focus for them for PvP for these classes to be better. They just made it tanky, but some of their tanky elements are better against players and some are better against others. Tanks should be allowed in arena. That's usually why I try, like, I'm not a big fan of them in PvP, just because I don't think they're really invested as much time into tanks in PvP specifically. Of like what the role should be, what gameplay should they have. Like if they changed it and they made tanks so they do this as an alternative DPS play style, take the tankiness out, give them more damage, I think it'd be fantastic. You know, just give them some utility or whatever. You know what I mean? I was getting super disappointed with the Brewmasters since they have tiny health pool and lack of magic tankiness. But they're fun to play while a different tank style. I feel like they're generally pretty good as a tank, and like stagger's fantastic. But yeah, the magic damage, it's iffy. Some expansions is decent, like in I think it was BFA that were fantastic, and then Shadowlands that were like behind a little bit on magic damage for quite a bit of time. Nowadays I think they're more or less okay. Well, it helps out if they get any kind of like passive damage reduction effects and benefits. You know what I mean? I'm a warrior, and yeah, I'll always play a warrior no matter. But don't say it's not true. Sure, Kai. Okay, sounds good, Philip. Very aggressive. I'm not sure what I said besides like, hey, they got more utility. Hey, they got more group stuff. No, they don't. Okay. I don't really know. I feel like I'm not a dev to design warrior either. I feel like you need to like tweet at like the warrior dev or something, or hit them up on like warrior Discord. I don't know if they hang out like WoW dev does. Some of the other devs do, but I feel like you gotta post on a forum about it. I'm not really sure. Do you think they got left out on devastation trends and stacked off healing pool sides? Out of the devastation trend. Wait, but I thought they got left out of the devastation trend since the stack of health pool size. What's the devastation trend? Yeah, because I never played Brewmaster back in BFA, so I have no idea why they were good. You know, I've only really started exploring a lot of classes. Oh, okay. Twilight Dev. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, but Twilight Dev wasn't a meme by the end of it, though. Wasn't it a meme corruption, and most players by then played stats? I know it was like that for DPS. I don't remember what tanks did. To be honest, I don't remember what tanks did. Is this something we could look up? I know there's like WoW logs for older raids, but is there WoW logs for like older dungeons? Like BFA raids or BFA dungeons? Battle for Azeroth. Yes, there is. I can see like what some of the top warriors played back then. What did they play? So they do have a log actually. I can look and see what they played because I just don't remember. Versatile for warrior. Maybe different tanks play different stuff. Okay, here's a paladin. Is it a pally? Is a pally? Prop pally. What did they play? Lots of versatile and ineffable truth, but mostly versatile. Demon Hunter. Okay, the scoreboard. Can I see logs? I'm trying to find logs. Only scoreboard. Okay, I can't see Demon Hunter. What about leaderboard? Okay, what about this guy? Also leaderboard. Okay, I need to find like logs themselves because it lists them in WoW logs, whether it's a log like somebody actually logging it, but also it either lists them while. What am I trying to say here? It lists both the scoreboard from like Raid.io, or I guess their own scoreboard for log for the WoW log website. Like they have their own scoring system. That's I was a little bit. Maybe they changed it to be more like Raid.io, but it used to be a little bit different than Raid.io system. A lot of prop warriors. But I guess that would make sense. Demon Hunter, Brewmaster. Here we go. I'm interested to see. I'm sure they're all versatile by the end of it. Because so far, a lot of them were. Versatile. One Twilight Death for a Demon Hunter. And then Brewmaster. What about Bear? All versatile for Brewmaster. Was there no bears? Are you kidding me? There's no way there's no bears. I wanted a junkyard, but I feel like people are gonna do some cheesy stuff in junkyard. So let's do like a Waycrest Manor and see if a bear was there. Waycrest is quite a bit of magic damage though, so I don't know if a bear were. There's no bears. No bears. Wait, is there really no bears? Okay, let's not do Waycrest Manor. Do Freehold. I know that was good for warrior because there was a lot of physical damage, but there's got to be at least one bear in there, right? There we go. There we go. How did he do? Emidor. Also versatile. Okay. Wait. I don't do it like this. Just looked over. Just so you guys know I'm not messing around. Just so you know I'm for real. This is what I was looking at. Because when you pull them up, you can see what kind of gear they got. Oh, versatile with a Megagon Trinket. Did the people actually run that? I guess maybe towards the end of it, it was good damn. Just it's all versatile. I guess Twilight Dev, but I'm not sure if he cleansed it or not. So a lot of people end up getting the weapon and cleansed it. Just to have a weapon. Now these guys are not a representation of the entire class, but like you can see what they ran. And there's a good chance a lot of people around their level. This is like some of the higher level Freehold. Because I was looking at Taldazar earlier. Ran. So some are running a bit of Twilight Dev. This is another one with Freehold. This is a Druid? Guardian Druid. Yeah, versatile mostly. This is a Demon Hunter on Snaky Dungeon. I don't know if you'll adjusted that much more, but one Twilight Dev. So this is the monk, right? Yeah, this is the monk. Also Snaky Dungeon. Mostly versatile. If you mean like they were memeing at the very beginning, getting some really big value at the start, yeah, I can agree. But I think at the end they ran versatile, so it was like kind of even. But yeah, I don't think Twilight Dev stacked out well. I only needed one. Is that what it was? I thought it stacked a ton. I thought it was like based on your health. I remember there was an Arcane Mage that ran the early Mythic Pluses. And Arcane, he would basically build himself for pure single target and just kind of hope for Twilight Death procs. And he basically would stack a bunch of those. And he would like try to Nova the thing that ran from beyond on him. And try to invis him if he could. Because he was Arcane, he could instant invis him. So we just basically do AoE damage and do single target damage. But I think you're mostly building for yourself for single target, and you mostly just kind of focus on the big guy, and you would get the trial of death kind of coming through. But I don't know, maybe it was so long ago, man. It was so long ago, so there's a good chance like my memory is not what it used to be on that whole season. Throw a little more often, had diminishing returns and main effect damage based off health. Yeah. If you doubt Del, then need to watch him. If you doubt Del, hold on, what is this? Purple Blizzard hates bears. I really, man, I was gonna say like I really like bear, but like man, maybe they should have gotten something more out of it for DF. Who knows? Honestly, I'm not really sure. Gushing Wounds is popular for PvP, but I don't know how good. So I remember it was more consistent for PvE, based on the guide that ran for rogues. It was like, hey, if you just want to do some single target damage, Gushing Wound is kind of okay. Bear feels like it's missing something. That's kind of how I feel too. If it's like bear feels just like it's missing something, just a little bit there. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. What's your main's name? I want to check your logs to determine whether or not you're a better player than me. AKA, I want to know if I should trust you or trust myself more. I mean, Philip, if you gotta ask, man. If you gotta ask. Yeah, I don't know. Philip, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's soured your mood. But whatever's going on, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. First time, it's a natural to doubt. Sure, man, but it sounds like you got a chip on your shoulder. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Whatever's bothering you, hopefully you figure it out. You're always welcome to hang out, man. I got nothing, but I'm just trying to be as courteous as I can. I'm not gonna take it as a bad experience, but hey, hope you have a wonderful evening, my guy. That's all I can say. I'm just feeling a little aggressive. I'm not gonna take that as his personality. I'm just gonna kind of like bypass it. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, man. You know? Yeah. I mean, hey, if you want to trust yourself, man, that's the best to do. You know, do your own research, do your own thing, check the class Discord, try things for yourself, do all these things, do your own research, you know what I mean? It's always best to do your own research. That's all. I don't think that's anything wrong about it. But you have a blessed day, my guy. That's all I can say. What's your name for DF? No, we did not decide, man. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision, honestly. It's a tough decision. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't know, man. I want to play Evoker. I know I'm going to play a lot of wallets, but man, it's actually hard. Between Rogue, between Death Knight, between Evoker, Death Knight, Rogue, Warrior, Monk, and... Is there no caster on there? Now I'm thinking about it. Like, is there actually no caster? Shaman. There's a caster. Well, Ellie, but like enhanced for sure. Rasta for sure. Feral, my god, they're improving so much, Wolfie. You are gonna love it. If you played Feral in Shadowlands or previous expansions, this one is fantastic. This is the best Feral I've played in a while, man. I don't know if it's perfect. Maybe it could improve better, but damn, for the last few expansions, this is the best Feral's been in a long, long while. And maybe, hey, maybe there's a Wrath version, Kata, mob version of Feral that was like the bomb. Like, I'm just going off of like, we don't know Feral in the recent memory, and this one is insane. Much excite? Hell yeah. It's got so many good... You know what? Let me hop on a Feral real quick, dude. I did a queue the other day as a Feral. It was amazing. It's so good. Playstyle feels a lot better, just smoother. You feel like kind of like a rogue in terms of your gameplay. Not quite there, but you definitely have moments where you're just constantly full of energy, spamming comm points. So you can adjust it though. You can adjust how much you generate, so you can drop it down for a bit of more dam, or you can increase it for much more like better feeling gameplay. Honestly. Yeah, I feel like out of anything to take out a Dalaran fan comment is definitely research for yourself. Definitely do your own research. I think it's a good idea. Listen to what someone says. Maybe they're full of it. Maybe they're not. Just do your own research. That's perfectly fine. I always tell people, go do your own research. It's okay. Don't take my word 100% for it. I try to be as helpful as I can, but I also do provide resources that I use as well, so you can double check them for me. And I'm perfectly fine being open to like, hey, I think you're wrong on this one. Like, chat, you guys can tell me, am I open to criticism? Have I taken your guys' thoughts and opinions and suggestions when you're like, hey, Dal, I think you're kind of doing something wrong here. Here's like a different build. Here's something change. Am I open to stuff with you guys? I try to be as open as I can, man. I try to be. Feral Dream, yeah, dude. Yeah, let me go back to the Feral. Let me just forget that. Take a look at that Feral. So you got a lot of stuff that deals with resources if you're looking at it, Wolfie. You got Primal Claws, the comp point generability, so a 20% chance to generate extra. That feels fantastic. You get swipes and shreds that generate a ton of comp points in a single go. So they already have that thing with like when they quit the generate comp point. So I think as far as from what I played, unless it's not functioning properly, because still beta, this seems like you can get like 3 comp points off of a single like shred. That's been my so far experience with it so far. Like you'll shred, you'll get a crit, so it's 2 comp points, 20% chance to get an extra. You spend less time building, more time spending. It feels really, really good. It feels like there's a lot of moments where I'm just like, big group of enemies, swipe, full comp points, finisher. Swipe, full comp points, finisher. It's really good. Ray can also be applied to multiple targets. If you're a big fan of bleeds, Primal Wrath puts up a bleed on everybody. Primal Wrath can consume a portion of the bleed to do damage to enemies nearby. And you can increase the damage of your rip here, increase the damage of your rip and bite here. So Primal Wrath in AoE ends up doing really, really good. Tireless Energy helps with energy as well. I guess I should want to know what that one is too. If you want to increase the value of your bites, by the way, you can really make it much, much easier to work with. Ramp Ferocity, bites will cleave onto enemies with rip. Bite can get its damage increased per bleed and cost less energy to consume. So instead of going for 50 energy bite, it's 40. It's a very small change. But gameplay-wise, it feels like you can bite more often. And bite spends less energy, so you can just kind of fuel yourself full of energy, especially inside of Berserk windows, a lot more readily. You have Tiger's Tenacity here that can help you restore comp points, so you can get back-to-back finishers. Cat's Curiosity has been separated from Tireless, so you can really pick up one or the other or both, and that can really change up your gameplay quite a bit. Yet, random moments of haste, or haste is to spend comp point finishers, or comp points into finishers, so that can also speed up your rotation by a little. But besides like Primal Claws with Tireless Energy and Cat's Curiosity specifically, and maybe even Moment of Clarity, those all 3 in a combo feel really, really good to play, especially when it comes to AoE. Your feet small? Oh no, Smite. Oh no, my feet small. You mean while I'm in bird form? Is that what it is? Zeke and Warlock, they were both fantastic, man. Open to criticism, Cappy, homie. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. I actually have large feet, but like they could get any bigger, man. I won't have any kind of shoes I can wear at all. Honestly. You don't have to finish Mythic to be good at the class. It's an achievement, not a single one's class knowledge. Are we still going off about this, boys? We're still going off about this? Alright, let's just do one of these and we're done. Talk about Feral here. My god. How does it become a thing, chat? Let's just not make that a thing, okay? Let's not make that a thing if we can, yeah? Oh my god. I don't want my chat to become that, man. We're just here chilling, vibing. Literally, that's all we're doing. Hanging out with the boys. Bro, man, you could do bites, I mean a lot. No worries, man, if I can't. But like a bite build, I could try making like invest into a big bites. Make like a bite focused build. I could, yeah. I gotta spend more time on the Feral for sure. But like you can see my damage is kind of okay. This is a little bit scuffed. Let's see if I close it. There's too many windows. But you can kind of like observe like what my energy region is looking like in AoE. I'm playing like a very bite heavy build, or bleed heavy build, so this build is going to be a little bit different than maybe what you've seen before. But basically with this bleed build, we have Primal Wrath is giving us a lot of bleeds on top of bleeds on top of bleeds. It feels fantastic. Yeah. So like I feel like I'm just not running out of energy at all. Comp points for days. I am going for as many rakes as I can. Rakes maybe I might want to like swap out of AoE rakes though. I don't know, like rakes do good damage, but like I don't know. Maybe like invest more time into rips and swipes. Maybe that's the play. As you can see, the damage is quite up there. Sorry, I keep tapping away just because I'm like focusing my rotation. But you can kind of see like the setup. You got a bit of bleed, bit of swipe. It is a little bit easier to make the swipe thing work with wall slashes. It's like a easier version of brutal slashes. It plays really, really well. And basically, if you hit him more than one target, it becomes basically your go-to ability. The swipes do more damage. But yeah, let me try to make like a bite build, man. I guess I'll call this like a bleed build experimental. Bite. So we tap in the ability bite. Everything that busts my ferocious bite is what we want to put points into. So let's start at the very beginning. Let's start it from the top. Okay, all bites. Everything has to do with bites. I think I'm gonna go for Rage and Fury just so I can have longer uptime on bites. Actually, hold on. Let me put points into what's important first, talent-wise. Yeah, bites. I'm gonna go down here. Definitely want to go down here. From here on, I guess, how can I improve my bites more? I guess I do want to go down the middle, though, so I can pick up Convoke, because that is going to be better for bites. I could do Rage and Fury for better bites, and I guess I could pick up literally anything else for better output. Moment of Clarity, maybe? I think so, yeah. And then what else is going to make my bites better? I mean, there's Apex. Do I need it for bites? Not necessarily. Convoke. Solve the Force for finisher damage. Bites. Bites. And I guess this is where I kind of just invest points into whatever I want to, right? Apex Spirits or Craven, maybe? No, I need to invest points into. I won't be able to do that. So that's everything about bites, though, right? Bite. Bite. Is Apex Strategist Craven worth it? I mean, that is more of into bite build, isn't it? Yeah. So this is like as much of a bite setup as you can really go for. Like, this is just focused on making my bites the most effective ability possible and synergies with bites. So bites, you're cutting costs on them, increasing the damage, making it cleave. Not necessarily needed, but I just picked it up just because I need to put points anywhere. Anyway, just to get further down to the tree. We pick it up, the finisher moves extend the duration of target's fury, so all the bites should extend the duration of target's fury. There's a little bit more damage because of the 50% more bites. Convoke, which can bite a lot. Finisher moves, as I say, because we do need down the middle to get more bites. And we have Convoke Spirits as a cooldown shorter, lasts a little bit less long, but hopefully gets more bites in there. So we can try that for pure single target, see how it works. Yeah. I guess I had this train dummy. Now, opener, I don't know what's the best opener for Feral. So you can just build up like full Convoke. Mess that up completely. That's normally where we want to Convoke. But yeah, I definitely bungled it up quite a bit. Yeah, so you can get some big bites in there. I think bites are still going to be better for pure single target for you. And if you can maintain target sphere on top of it, that'd be fantastic. But you just need a lot more finishers. My crit chance is kind of okay, but like maybe I can make it better. You guys can decide whether you think it's possible to improve it. I think I have maybe way too much haste though. I do get that gut feeling. It's kind of hard to track my bleeds back there, by the way. I'm trying my best, boys. I'm trying to track my bleeds if I can. Shreds, Friends of Assault, Ribs. So it's kind of like more or less similar to like what the Shadowlands version of Feral. Maybe, I don't know if Shadowlands version of Feral does that many shreds. But yeah. You could probably maximize the damage a little bit better. I could probably go for Brutal Slashes, honestly. That is one way to like optimize it too. It's like you can make a build that focuses around bites. They're trying to make bites take a bit of a backseat, so you don't need to feel like you need to go into a bite build. I imagine like a pure single target, 100% uptime on the boss, a bite build will be pretty powerful. Maybe especially if you can get enough critical strike. But yeah, I don't know what's actually going to be better. I'm not gonna like lie about it either. I have no idea. I do like that the bleeds are becoming more like better. I guess the best word to use here. They're actually trying to make bleeds a thing. Like grip is actually a decent amount of damage. Frenzy assault also too. Yeah, so it's technically possible. I just don't know like how good it's gonna be overall. Oh my god. Thanks so much, Chris. Appreciate ya. Thank you. That's very kind of ya. I know what Shadowlands Feral does, Keck. It presses convoke. That's what it really does. It presses convoke, and that's mostly it. That's, I feel like, what's been the determinant thing about Shadowlands Feral. So yeah, I don't know. Wait, there are changes coming soon? Hold on. Wait a second. Weekend Mythic Plus testing concluded. Testing is concluded. Thank you all for the time to play and share feedback. You've been reading through all your notes and are very helpful. Next MSU testing fixes include fixes for many of the bugs you've called out. Not all, but many. Plus further improvements to the Thundering and additional dungeons will provide an update in testing window soon it's confirmed. Hell yeah, dude. Give us another weekend. I love that. I love doing Mythic Plus testing. Welcome, Dal. Appreciate you, man. Good night, Dal. Chat. Thanks so much for coming by. Great. Appreciate you, my man. Lower the PvP trigger bonus to 10 CC. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is 10%. Duration and coming crack control effects reduced by 10%. Does not stack with similar effects. Increase your agility and stamina. Yeah, so it did get nerfed by 10. A lot of players, the PvP, didn't like that it was 15%. It was like disruptive to the crowd control. So I think they're trying to pull back on it to see how that feels. I do understand like them trying to like make CC, like give a lot of CC tools, but then reduce the overall value. There's definitely a dance to it, but I think they're heading in a right direction. I don't think anyone wants to sit in CC forever. I feel like classes want to be able to line up meaningful crowd control while still being impactful. No one wants to sit in CC for like ages and ages and ages, you know? So them adding like 10% lessened reduction works well for just PvP because it doesn't affect PvE side of the game at all. And it may be just enough to make PvP feel a little bit better to play. But rogues or mages are complaining about it. But also those are the classes that are very CC oriented. So there's definitely, I understand why they want to do it, but I do wonder like if they're gonna up it to like 8% or like, you know, single digit percentages until it's like perfect. But it's good that they're adjusting. It's good to listen to feedback though. It's good that I've heard that feedback at the very beginning. Get back to class, done much reading and videos. Yeah, it's a lot, man. Just honestly, Tim, if you're overwhelmed, just wait until pre-patch. Level classes, level alts, level any class you like thematically, and then check them out during pre-patch. Then you'll be able to do some dungeons, kill some world bosses, join the PTR invasions, like the elemental invasions that we'll be doing. That's confirmed. They're doing like some kind of elemental invasions. And while testing your character, like maybe while doing myth busts with the new talents, see what you like, see what you enjoy, see what you prefer, and then see what works. That's the best advice I can really give. Like if you're just overwhelmed and it's like, man, it's a lot to catch up on, honestly, don't worry about catching up and reading all of it. Just play. Just get some characters ready, and once the pre-patch is here, give them a try. See what you like. Because there's usually, because by then you'll probably have an idea of, oh, I like this gameplay, but I don't like that bit of gameplay. I like this set of talents and this set of options, but I feel like this class has gotten downgraded to like your preference. That's like the best to really know like what you are into, what you like personally. The Survival Hunter. Hey man, one of our favorite streamers, love the content, keep it up. Dragonflight comes out, let's get geared. Like we do some 5-5s. Yeah, always welcome to my guy, EU NA. Always welcome to him. Adapter has been better on Feral. Swarm, yeah, it's gotten a little bit better with the more value increase on bleed. So Adaptive Swarm does get a bit more value. I'm not a big fan of like how it takes a while for it to start splitting in AoE situations, but on single target, I think it may be like a viable build. In PvP, it'll be good too. Don't mess around with Paladin at all. A little bit, yeah. Ret, mostly in Holy. I was gonna do Protection Paladin tank dungeon, while Mythic Clusters were up, but they've been disabled for like an hour now. Yeah, have you messed around? Yeah, so I messed around with it a little bit. I like Red. I don't think Red and Holy Pride have gotten a lot of new stuff. That being said, I do think they did get a couple of things added into the talent trees that make them very familiar to play, but also like there's a couple of different passives in the class tree that does change things a little bit. It does let you go more aggressive, it does let you go more defensive, it gives you extra bonuses. Like for Red, you can go a little bit more heal heavy, more AoE heavy, concentration gains, newfound value, so it can actually become like a viable ability you would use. Maybe not in PvP or like heavy mobility fights, but like in a Mythic Plus dungeon where the tech is going to group things up, you drop a concentration on it, you can get a lot more value out of it. Concentration can also prevent your allies from being slow, which can be kind of cool. Holy can go into very heavy melee playstyle, which is getting a lot more support. You can go into more range healer playstyle, instant cast playstyle. Yeah, they're not really getting a lot of new stuff per se, but they are getting a little bit more support into some of the existing playstyles. They feel good to play, in my opinion. But if you're looking for like new stuff like some of the other classes are getting, they do a shorter straw, I'd say. You know? Or just one level Dragon Boy. That will be available Snow on pre-patch. And in pre-patch they start at level 58, and by the time they're out of their like intro sequence, they should be 60. So you don't have to level too much. The intro sequence takes, I don't know, 30 minutes if you're speed running, maybe 20 to like an hour if you take it slow and just enjoy the scenery and kill the rares and do stuff. Yeah, so it won't take too long, and they don't have to level them completely from the start or anything. You know what I mean? Kind of feeling Feral seems like an easy rogue. In a way, I am kind of agreeing with you, Dalaran born fan. I do kind of agree with you. It is starting to feel like an easier rogue. You definitely have depth of like power shifting and using all these different forms to gain benefits. Like in PvP, like off healing while staying in cat form in a choose match can be insanely strong. Getting a bit of hybrid capabilities in Mythic Pluses can also be good, like with knockbacks and stuff. In raid fights, being able to go for more range heavy when you can't always hit the boss could also give you some benefits. Or being able to be like spec for like an off tank in case things go sour, right? Being able to just be like take over for the tank as soon as the tank is dead, or tank mechanics from a tank perspective, right? That could also be really, really good too. Like Feral in our guild has done that more than once, where he literally just goes bear form, tanks up as hard as he can, takes a tank mechanic while we're trying to get the other tank up and running. That could be helpful. Yeah, so like there's definitely depth, but like while staying in cat form, while you just basic combat stuff, it does feel a little bit easier. Just put up bleeds, get energy, because it just passively just happens depending on how you talent yourself. Yeah, it has become a lot more straightforward. You can definitely build for like a very, very like easy to pick up Feral version while still being somewhat effective. There's still depth and all, but yeah, a really awesome 58. Yeah, you don't have to level for too long. There's like a whole sequence and story and cutscenes and all that stuff. We did on stream once a while back. Well, I need an EU character to do the 5 duels. You can be NA or EU. We host them in both regions. We usually do like Friday for EU, Saturday for NA. But on beta, we'll be doing like what both regions can play on beta. So Friday and Saturday have been beta days. But once it's actually here, once we actually have stuff live, we're probably back to regions. Yo, Ark, my man, how you doing? Hey, Arcanite, how you doing, my guy? We got a hashtag Ark in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful, beautiful donor. My man didn't write a note, just 739. Thanks, 737, 937. I can't read numbers. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. Close to shows candy bucket locations, thankfully, for Halloween event. That's cool. Hell yeah. Hashtag Ark boys. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, so I played around with Pallies, played around with Frozen and stuff. Pre-patch should be soon, more dev. They haven't said anything official. Some players have been guessing that maybe they'll do like a delayed pre-patch. But who knows, honestly. More than one Dragon Boy in the server? I believe you can, yeah. Hold on, let me try. Because I can't make more than one Death Knight already. Like if I try to make another DK. Right, Goblin, DK, name. Can't have more than one. Dragon Boy, I believe I can. Or maybe not. I haven't never tried it. I need to complete the achievement to unlock this race. Huh? This doesn't need to complete an achievement to unlock this race. What? I already... what? Hold on, let me go to another server. Hold on, let me go on the other server. For some reason, it won't let me make one. Try to donate, it was a weird currency, I got a funny number. That's all good, Ark, I appreciate you, my man. So here we have Dalvoker over here on the server. And we're gonna try to make a new one. Can you make it more than one? You need to complete the achievement to unlock this race. Why is it giving me that? Okay, that wasn't there before. That's... You need to complete an achievement to unlock this race. I already have it unlocked though, Blizzard. Is that why it's grayed out for me? Okay, that's a bug. I'm pretty sure you can, but it's bugged right now, chat. I have no idea. I have no clue. I am not sure. I think you're supposed to be able to, but I could be wrong. Have no clue. Seems like a bug. I'm pretty sure you could though. I'm pretty sure I've been able to before, but don't take my word for it. All I can go is like my memory, and you don't trust that. You can only have one per server. It's likely, it's possible, right? It's very, very possible. So just be aware when you make a dragon boy, dragon girl, whatever you're into, just be aware you may be limited on like how many of them you can make. Achievement, be able to make just a number typo. I highly doubt it, but I have no idea. It seems like it's a bug. I'm sure if like, yeah, maybe. But they want per server though, I swear. Did they? They may have. They may have. I think if they do like the Death Knight thing. Wait, on live, can you make more than one Death Knight now? And same with Demon Hunter. They're probably gonna make it one per server. They're probably gonna make it one per server, at least at first. Until one evoker per realm. Okay. Yeah. So if Heavy says limited, it would make sense if they did limit you though. It's Mike. Hey, meet you back here. It's a Wowhead guide. Okay. Yeah, if it's a Wowhead guide, there's a pretty good chance that they double checked it too. Might make a dragon girl because the male brows look weird looking. Yeah. Honestly, just make whatever you like, whatever you find good, whatever you think looks good. Mess around with it, man. Do you have any invest into it, dude? Because Lena, can you guys fly in here yet? Can they fly here? General fly zone. Can't fly in Zuldazar on this guy for some reason. I was gonna go fly around. Honestly, dude, the soar ability, the flight is by itself is fun as hell. That by itself is worth it. Honestly. I wasn't getting a procs for AoE at all. This class is really fun though. There's quite a bit of AoE. It's really different, very, very weird in a way, but it's pretty fun. I think a lot of you guys would enjoy it. I can only chart up to 2 then. I'm confused if I get the pre-patch I'll be able to play what you're playing. I get beta and pre-patch mixes. I'm confused if I get pre-patch I'm able to play what you're playing. So in the beta you can play max level character. In the beta you can make evoker. In the beta you can go to the Dragon Isles and explore in dragon riding. During pre-patch you get new talents. You get evoker if you pre-order the game once the game comes out. And you get the invasions. You can't go to Dragon Isles yet until the actual release, but you will get invasions and I think world bosses to kill for gear and catch-ups and stuff. And I think you can still like queue for PvP, you just won't have any rating for it. I think you can still queue for Mythic Plus dungeons, you just can't get achievements for it. And you can still raid. You will be able to get achievements for those, and certain mounts as well. Some of them. I think the seasonal stuff, like the faded season stuff, you'll still be able to get as evoker and get some gear as evoker. Yeah, so I think that's everything, chat. I want to make a drag tier. Dude, they're surprisingly fun. Like, honestly, I thought, man, a dragon class, like, how fun would that be? A caster that's with a 20-yard range or 25-yard range? That may feel weird, but like, actually playing one, they're incredibly fun. Actually ridiculous. Yeah, they're really, really good. Hope it's very odd dragon. The visible scales. Yeah, this is squishy as a mage. Yeah, they do have quite a lot of survivability. I think mobility is part of their survivability. They have self-healing. They got Renew and Blaze for literally self-heal as you take damage. 100% of damage is going to heal you. They have Obsidian Scales, which you can't shorten the cooldown for. But they're not really... I don't think they're trying to make them like... They also have male gear, so they do have less physical damage taken, naturally. But in terms of like survivability, it doesn't look like they have too much. I think they're similar to like Shaman. They have healing, and they have like wall, and they have a heal, and they have mobility. They also have immunity, like in PvP, for example. They do have time stop. They can literally just freeze themselves. to stop them still in place. So you're about to get blasted out with like a big G5 meteor combustion combo, just freeze, can't get out of it. Let the abilities hit you while you're frozen, and then unfreeze, and you're fine. So I don't know, I feel like they might be okay. Survivability wise, I could see them getting tuned up though to get a little bit more survivability. They also got bonuses for like stamina increases, magic damage reduced, magic damage done, healing increased. Here we go, healing received and done increased. Green spells restore more health. Cooldown reduced, or you take 200% more healing from all sources with Renew and Blaze. They have Zephyr, which is an AoE damage reduction for themselves in the party. They have a shield that you can leap over to an ally and yoink him over to get 30% of their health as a shield. So that'd be pretty good. But yeah, they're gonna be like they're not really super tanky. They do have a mix of defense and good mix of offense too, I think. I think they're trying to go for like a balanced go, but I could totally see them get a buff if like they're super squishy. So far they've been feeling kind of squishy, but not like, I don't know, like would they be squishier than a shaman? That's a great question actually. I want to say they're about as squishy as a shaman or as a hunter, but hunters are kind of squishy, so I don't know, that maybe is a good deterministic like mark. They don't feel like inconsistently squishier than like any other class though. Yeah, I think we just need to spend more time on them. Like once everybody in the mother gets access to Evoker, I think we'll really figure out just how tanky they are. You know, they're a lot on plus. So I mean, they can, but it's a question also like, do they just die to like, do they just bleed out to damage, or is it like, do they stand in front of frontals? Because we did have a dungeon and we did have an Evoker that was lagging, so he was getting hit by boulders all the time. So I don't know if any class can really live that unless you got an actual immunity. So yeah, and that's the thing too. No, like, do they just bleed out to damage, or do they just die to like mechanics? Because if you die because you didn't move from a mechanic, well, that's on you. I don't know how many classes would survive besides a warlock would survive that. But if they die to bleeding out damage, that is, I think, something that Blizzard can maybe go and help them with. I think maybe like stamina increases would help them out a ton. Because this was like 10% instead of 4%. Maybe that'll help. Because of that, they'll give them like a 20% increase. But, you know, maybe they could amp up this a little bit more so they get like more passive magic damage reduction. Kind of like how Demon Hunters have, you know? Because theirs, I think, is about 4% too. If not higher. Maybe like 8. 24 build to kill Malgus to death again. It takes a breeze of wind to kill an Evoker. Okay, dude. How I get beta? Start asking me questions. You're good. Questions are what I am here for. Beta, you just either get invited or win one of the raffles. But normally you just get invited by Blizz. Make sure you sign up for the beta if you did. I don't know if Crank can maybe pull up the website or the link where you can go sign up for the beta. Blizzard had it on their Twitter at some point, and I had the actual link. You like type it in, you plug it into URL, and you will just take you straight to the section where it goes in the beta. But I'm sure if you go to like Dragonflight beta, right? WoW Dragonflight. Just type in WoW Dragonflight. You go to the main website. And go all the way down. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I mean if you do this, right? There's the website. I'm gonna give you a link. It says EN US. Crank gotcha actually. Crank gotcha. I'm sure you may need to change it to GB if you're or EU or whatever. It's like GB for Great Britain, but it's like different for everybody else. I think it's GE for Germany. But yeah, if you just go to like the dragonflightblizzard.com, don't add the ending, and I'm sure it's going to fill it in for you. Scroll all the way to the bottom. It's a beta opt-in. And that's all you can really do. Sign into your account, opt in for the beta, hope for the best. Maybe you'll be able to get in, because some of my guildies were able to like, oh, I didn't get the beta. Oh, forgot to opt in. An hour later, wait, I got the beta. Like they were already on a list to get it. It just didn't do it. It works out pretty squish, won't lie. Yeah, again, like we could see them improve. I do think they have quite a bit of healing, like from the duels that we've done. I think timing your immunity, timing your defensives, and then going for as much side healing as possible can be huge. The mobility that they have can also help them survive quite a bit of burst, because you can just run away from an enemy attack. Oh, you got cooldowns, combustion. I'm just gonna run away, just literally fly away while healing myself on the move. That could be pretty good. But yeah, I could see them maybe like get tuned up to be passively more tanky. Just so, because I think Because, like, I don't know, I think it'll make it easier. Like, oh, new class, oh, it's pretty tanky, oh, easy to play, easy to pick up. Yeah, I could totally see something like that. They're gonna make a hero class, be a hero class. I'm not sure if I'd be worried. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. But boys, thank you all so much for coming by, man. I think I'm gonna call it here. I gotta get some work done tonight. I gotta get some food as well. You guys are awesome, though. Thanks so much for hanging out, man. We did a little bit of Mythic Plus testing. I wish there was more, man. I wish they did it for more than just like the weekend, because this Mythic Pluses are exceptionally fun, ridiculously fun. Pretty squish, slime and putty. Okay, well, I gotta play some Evoker sometime then. Next time we do Mythic Pluses or whatever, or raid testing, I'll probably play some Evoker, and we'll see just how squishy we are. That bro, you're the best. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular, yeah? I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe we're getting a new build tomorrow. If we are getting a new build, I guess we'll do some stuff on live, but we'll see, man. You know what I mean? I just have no idea what they're doing or what they're planning to do for tomorrow. But yo, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you, boys. Hope a new build. Yeah, I know. Let's hope for a new build. I'll see you boys next stream, alrighty? Peace.
I would never wait for something